It's too late to apologize.
Alright, fine.
Damn it, Echo, I wanted to do it!
I mean, I was also gonna do it, but, you know.
Even though I hate that fucking song, but still.
Yeah, I'm tired of him playing it too.
Alright, stream's up.
It's very rude.
It's a nice song, I'm just tired of it.
He plus two me.
Yeah, I don't know which song I got played up first. That one or fucking Baby by fucking Justin Bieber.
I low-key kind of missed that one.
I hated that fucking song. I hated Justin Bieber. Fuck him.
Okay.
Yeah, he seems like kind of a douche.
He mellowed out. Good for him.
Yeah, after getting into like 3 car accidents.
Yeah,
and his life has largely become a complete fucking wreck, yeah.
Sometimes
He tried to throw shots
mellowed
at Tom Cruise. He tried to throw shots at Tom Cruise. For what damn reason? I don't know.
I'm not sure what the purpose of that first frag, but okay. you just
I
held in a
need to
while
burn
play
cards.
a while.
I need to
Hello
burn
there,
cards.
ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 59 of Riders of the Grid. We're gonna
Yay!
have to talk, but until then,
Let's play some Uno.
let's play some Uno. We're back with some Uno, boys. Anywho.
Oh, come on.
But anywho.
Do you have a skip? Or a revert? Oh, but I have this! Ah!
Sons of bitches.
I have this.
Does he have blue?
Oh,
it was a blood flush. Well,
he's-
that's
he's smart.
rude.
He's smart.
Jesus Christ, Clank!
I don't want to hear that from you. I don't want to hear that from you. You one round won a whole match set. It's ridiculous.
He would have too if they didn't set the points high enough.
Goodness. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to. We're doing our podcast again.
Sure I don't play.
Get back.
Is this?
We're doing our podcast.
Double skip.
We got some news for you this week. We got some news.
Yes, there was quite a bit of news.
Quite a bit of news. So I'm gonna pass the. Shut the fuck. I'm gonna pass the mic to Dunn. Dunn, take over for the news.
Alright, so not a whole lot of writer stuff since, you know, Writer Week was... Thank you for that, Echo. Anyway, not a whole lot of writer stuff since Writer Week was just like a week ago or something.
Anniversary week.
Yes. But Toei's official channel does have Black RX and Deno now. Those were added.
Well, the first episode, anyway.
Yes, the first episode anyway, but, you know, better than nothing.
I'm mad, so I'm mad that low-key linked up. Yeah.
That was a goal. That was a goal.
Yeah. Continue.
Alright, and then in Sentai news, we got a trailer for Kira Major and Ryu Soldier's team up.
We got a new team trailer.
Yes.
We shall not spoil
more
it.
footage.
But we got more cool footage. So
Wow.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the stuff that was in the trailer?
I don't
I
want to spoil it.
Shit.
Alright. Because I really want to get.
We
Like,
get
that was
alright,
one thing I wanna get
fine.
into.
Echo, it was in the trailer. Come on. I get it for talking about the
Well,
thing,
not
but
everyone saw the goddamn trailer.
I feel like that's gonna pull a too bad moment.
but it's literally free to watch.
But not everyone watches.
I'll take that.
Watch the damn trailer, everybody.
I had to draw it out.
I'm gonna spoiler warning. Go ahead. All right.
So the main thing I think we want to talk about is Ryu Soldiers are getting a new armor, Kira Major armor for the Ryu Soldiers, which is pretty dope.
Which I was gonna say, I cannot lie. I like it. I kind of like the way it looks.
I like that. It's finally all 5 of them. Or five. Yeah, all 5 of the Ryu Soldiers again.
Yeah, like
really
it
good.
really. Yeah, like I think the armor looks pretty damn well on them. I don't know how or why it just does. It just does.
Well, did Clank win? No. All right.
It was just those god damn it Sentai moments because it just really got to me. I'm curious to see how that's gonna work. Like the Kingdom Majors pass on our powers through keys to fit into the Morpher, or well, not Morpher, the Changer, sorry, the Russo Changer. Or how?
I imagine there's probably like some Cure Major key that they made.
Why
you know,
magic?
Premium Bandai exclusive.
Because it's like for like longest of Sentai, we done seen some stuff like that, like Superhero Tyson was the very first one where Kamen threw his medals to the Gokaijers, and then those medals just turned straight into keys, and then boom, Kamen Rider. Oh,
And
like we've always found someone to do that.
Oh, that was.
You know, but overall, I can't wait to see that. That sounds pretty dope.
Oh shoot! So I can't do it.
Oh, Alexa,
I can do this, so.
No electricity to be wasted here. Don't need the lights on.
But this Plank have blue. Plank does not have blue.
Done news.
I also don't have blue. Darn it!
Don't change the color, Echo.
Okay.
Oh
I
shit!
can't. Even if I want to.
I would have preferred you not do that, Dunn.
Okay, so we got that. Oh, come on.
Thank you, Dunn. Clank, whatever.
Come on! Alright, so we got the Resoja trailer. Which is pretty dope. And the other little bit of Sentai stuff we got is two Kaisers official review. Are not Gokaiger.
Which I mean, I guess. We all know. Damn.
Gokai
Yes.
Goldo.
Like, okay, like I get
Yes.
it. I really do. I really do get it. You know, he's part of the Kaiser team, but we all know damn well that suit goes for fucking Gokaiger. We all know damn well.
Yes, Gokai Gold.
It's 100% a Gokaiger suit. Like, seriously.
It's a recolored
like
Captain
I would've-
Marvel. It's recolored Captain Marvels with extra bits.
Like I would have taken it like if there was a Gokaiger suit or a Gokai Ranger. You're a Gokaiger Ranger or whatever. Sorry for pronouncing it. I can't even speak.
I mean, it's,
With a different changer, I would have taken that one a little bit. You know, like he acquired this power using the Gokaiger key or gear. I don't know. Like I would have taken that. You know, they just gave him like that extra 6 Ranger. You know, where they're not where he's not partially a part of the Kaiser of the Zenkaiser team, but you know, just a little different. Like, I don't know.
Well, we don't know what his story is yet. He's debuting next week, so we'll find out.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of like how what's name suits like kind of just like Red.
Right, which is true. Zenkai Red.
Aka Red, but it's been gold instead.
Yeah. Which still looks pretty damn dope. I do love the way Zenkai Red looks. He looks pretty dope. And how he gives up that homage feel to Aka Red is, yeah, I respect that too much.
As for his gear, he has a gun, the gear Dobringer, and he also has 2 forms. He's got his Shingenger form and his O-Ranger form. That we kind of already knew, but I guess we'll see how his forms actually look like as a suit. But.
Yeah. So far, it ain't bad. It's not bad.
I'm not very smart.
So
Wait, how did he get 6?
because he challenged.
He
and
challenged you.
Oh,
failed. He
okay.
challenged and failed. He failed the challenge.
You're only supposed to play a +4 if that's the only card you have. If it's not, you can still play it if it's not, but the opponent can challenge you.
Okay, I thought it was a challenge
win.
for the Uno.
Well, that's now he knows how I feel. Last week was some bullshit. Anyway.
Basically, if you could have played anything but a +4, then your opponent can challenge you, and if they fail the challenge, they draw more cards. But if they win the challenge, you draw the cards instead.
But anyhow, moving right along with the news.
Other thing about what's his name?
Stacy?
I already forget. Two Kaiser. Sorry. The other thing about Two Kaiser I will mention is we also see his gears for Oran and his Shingen formed, and they have like little chibi versions of the Shingenger and Oranger Mecha. So it seems like he's got two little robo companions that will be his mechs. You just haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
That's just my guess. Oh shit, there's a lot of jumping in going on. And it's not stopping.
Okay.
And one of the things I do kind of like about how, like a little minor...
I know I pressed the button, but alright.
And one little detail I like about Two Kaiser's suit is how the helmet says 35 in representation to Go Kaiser. I do like that.
And the symbol.
They all do.
changed.
And then it changes depending on his form. Even the little symbol behind, like he gets a star for Oran mode. So that's cool. Ooh, not going down the target. Oh, but is it going to cleanse? Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I just want to see what you have. What do you got, bro? A green 4.
Snitch.
Well, I don't want him. I want him to win. Oh, well, you just gave it to him.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, fine. Oh, and that's it. He wins. He
Yeah,
won the match.
Clank didn't win at all yesterday.
I
No, he
did.
won a couple.
Not when I was there.
Yeah, not when you was there. I did
Exactly.
win
That's what
though.
I'm counting. I ain't counting when I wasn't
Ha!
there.
I got in 6th place. See? I win. I had the lowest
Wait.
number. It's like golf.
So, Echo, we don't exist unless you're there? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, that's solipsism.
Alright. Anyway, was there anything else Sentai related? There's Stassi's there, but he debuted in the episode. We can talk about him when we get to superhero time.
Without spoiling the crazy. That's.
Echo, where did this thing with spoilers come from? Because we've been doing this for over a year.
And
Yeah.
he's trying to change how it works because he's the glorious reader,
But why is he trying
and
to
he
change
can
it?
do because it's necessary.
Have you gotten complaints about us spoiling
Yes.
things?
A little bit.
Actually?
Yes.
Okay, then we can change.
But also, hello? No, it's mainly because I want to like keep it a little more streamlined because we'll go on and on about spoilers.
I thought that was kind of the point of us doing this, is to talk. You know, like a podcast. Talking.
That's not the issue.
Alright, then what is?
We're going.
Blaze.
It's mainly because we're going on and on.
Blaze, I have a bone to pick with you.
It's mainly it's like I don't want to spend like the whole time talking about spoilers, and then we're like, oh hey, remember this topic for this week, and then it's just like, we're behind like 2 weeks on the topic. It's like we'll just keep going, and then like, oh hey,
Echo hosts the stream. Echo makes the rules.
Blaze, we hear you.
It is not our lot to question why.
Sorry for being late.
I just want us to not go for like
you're fine.
3 hours
You
talking
hush,
about
Blaze.
spoilers.
So what were you talking about?
Spoilers.
Oh, about what exactly?
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. GG frag.
I could have ended
It just
your career,
kinda
Fred.
happened.
I could have ended that, Fred.
You probably should have.
You have five,
need
so
a
how do you
win
play
too,
the Uno?
buddy.
Nah, it's okay. It's Uno. I have expectations.
You're not all in the same room, right?
No,
No, we can change it up. We'll change it up after this match.
God.
I just have a meal, and I was also just finished watching the Nurture movie, which people should
Wait, the
if
what?
you guys want to. It's
Say
on
that again?
Netflix. Is
is it the Broken Bond or is it the jail one? Blood Prison.
I hear him say what.
No. There's a movie on Netflix. It's a Chinese cartoon called Nerja. If you
Oh,
could
the
check it out.
Naja movie.
Oh, you did watch it? I'm glad. It's good. As someone who watched all the movies.
Well, this is unfortunate.
I was gonna say, speaking of movies, the Metsubo Jinrai movie is out. Like to watch with English subtitles. So for those who want to check that out.
I've seen the
Oh, they got
English.
subs.
I've seen the
Cool.
clips of the English. It's
I did too.
glorious.
I did too. I did
glorious.
too. Zaya forever. I saw that.
Exterminate.
So you guys did watch
the-
it? That's cool.
No.
I didn't watch it yet, but I'm going to though. I'm going to though because
As a guy.
I got to.
Look,
Yeah.
it's not that I don't want to talk spoilers, but I want to make sure people have something to look forward to.
But like, it really
No, they
caught me
don't.
off guard
It's
what
a
the English.
2019 one.
Look, if you wanted to
the
just cut back on
theatrical.
superhero time, we can do our best to just cut back on talking about
I don't know. I
superhero
have to check it later.
time. We're gonna
that's-
get blank for a second.
Yeah, it's surprising because I was like always disappointed by honestly by
You're
Chinese.
disappointed by
Chinese
everything. We're disappointed by you.
cartoons. Hey, thank you.
Ow.
But no, seriously, a lot of Chinese cartoons is like shameless ripoff and something.
Whoa,
So
wait
I
a
was-
minute. Stop
Say what?
speaking truth.
Well.
Yeah, so I'm surprised.
Oh, thank you, Clank.
Well done.
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks for that.
Alright, and the last big announcement that we got this week is Ultraman Trigger was officially revealed.
I thought that was last week.
No, that was this week. We didn't
It
talk
was
about it
this
last week. The official reveal with everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
like an
all that
actual
stuff.
trailer, actual trailer, description of the story.
Yes. We got a teaser
Okay.
last before, but
I got it.
Come on, Echo.
now we
It's
got
July, right?
everything.
Come on,
Yes,
Blaze.
it is coming in July.
Yeah, which I am honestly excited. I hope they do. I hope they do deal with this. I really do.
Cautious optimism is the word of the day.
Well,
Frank
it's-
always.
Because you don't want
daughter.
like you don't want to go in full confidence, being like, oh yeah, they're going to do it. They have to. And
Like,
then-
I'm a huge Tiga fan and a very huge Dinah fan. So, like, I have a lot of potential emotional investment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, Frank. If I
And-
may clarify,
and that
go.
goes for me being a
And
Tiga
I
and
do
Gaia
not
fan.
want to be disappointed.
And I go-
So I'm
and I-
managing my expectations.
That's how I try to be every time.
okay.
But
Wait, Frank.
but no,
If I may
seriously.
ask. So you're like Dinah more than Tiga season then as a series, right?
I don't know.
You don't know. Is it
I
back
like
and
them both. It is really back and forth.
Hmm.
Like,
I,
the longer I go after having watched Dinah, the more I kind of appreciate what Dinah was doing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I think Tiga definitely appeals to my
Me too.
interests a bit more.
Uh-huh.
It's like it did absolutely everything I could ever want from an Ultra series, but Dinah was really pretty visionary. It tried to start changing the formula up, and I can't help but respect the hell out of it for it.
I'll give it this. I will always rank Tiga series way above Dinah, but when it comes to the finale, Dinah had one of the strongest finale for me. I will admit.
It did have a
Ultraman
really
one.
strong finale. I agree.
Yeah,
Then
especially
again,
start from
Tiga
episode
did too,
1.
but I do agree.
Like,
Very
Tiga-
impactful,
Well, that's
and kind of a good nod to Ultra 7 in a lot of ways.
Ready? Which one? Dinah Tiga.
Dinah, in the sense that it's like humanity kind of has to take care of the problem,
Yeah.
and he kind of just buzzes off
Blaze, what do you have
against his
humans?
will. But
What?
what?
What the? How did you get that?
Because humanity has to solve its own problems.
I'm not saying he has to solve a problem. It just happened to be in Dinah when they tried to do that, they kind of screw up big time. Like amazingly screw up.
throughout my Ultraman journey, like Tiga and Gaia was like one of the two old. But it was at the time where I was like watching more Ultraman, and Tiga and Gaia They were my oldest ultras, and I really had like a heartfelt towards them because they really impacted
just
me.
not enough.
Well, that's
I'm sorry.
Sorry to cut you off,
I will
Dylan.
happily knock the shit out of the 4Kids Tiga dub, but holy crap, that song is a banger.
4Kids may be trash.
It's sing
but
by Kaiba voice
I
actor.
take it back. 4Kids,
Right.
yeah, it's Kaiba's voice actor. 4Kids may be like kind of questionable on their dub choices and changing Mr.
Yeah.
Popo to
I still
Blue. I'm trying to be polite as possible, but they can
Part of me
pull off
still
some
couldn't believe
banger
that was the
theme
thing.
songs if they really wanted to.
oh well.
Oh my god.
Super
Ouch.
is just not enough. Ultraman.
Yeah, but overall, I find it exciting. I find it a little bit exciting where Trigger's trying to go with it, and like I said, I hope that they do decent. I hope they do decent and well with this.
Anyway, with Trigger, just going into
So-
a little more details.
Yeah, let's talk details on Trigger.
Apparently, okay, so Trigger was apparently sealed like 30 million years ago, sealed in some dark forts, classic stuff. And apparently humanity's on Mars. That's a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
As of
I didn't
Dinah,
have-
yeah. There
That
were
surprised
pretty-
me when I learned that was a thing.
Yeah,
Granted, the Tiga Dynaverse is separate from the mainline M78 Nebula Ultraverse, so
Right.
things have been even more confused since then. Like, post-Mebius is just a complete clusterfuck. Nothing makes sense anymore.
What do you mean
Particularly
post-Mebius?
post-Zero.
I think it's pretty clear cut what post Mebius is. They at least just outright
Well-
say each Ultra is their own universe.
Right, except when they're not.
I mean, wait, when does it not though? I mean, when the Ultra need to like meet
So
each other, they
Zet
feel...
is in a separate universe, but has
Right.
a lot of character overlap with other
Like-
universes.
I'm gonna say like I was gonna say like Juggler because
I mean,
Yeah.
Juggle them, juggle.
well Juggler
but Juggler, yeah.
he's a traveler just like
But
Orb
it's
does.
right,
Right.
But how is he doing that?
Okay,
You
None of this
question
is
that now?
explained.
I'm
There's
not.
a
None of
lot of
this is
things we
explained.
question later.
the alien have been jumping across universe like they freaking like travel cross country for like God knows
I
when
mean,
already.
I mean, it makes
Correct.
sense for the old.
This
I mean,
is
it
the
makes sense for
problem.
Like I can see where he's going with it because it makes sense on how Ultraman can travel across universes, but people like Juggler, on the other hand, it is a tad bit questionable. I don't know.
He could easily like. I mean,
But then again,
this-
what about the whole? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, boys.
No. Go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna.
I was gonna say, what about
say,
that whole? Because I was gonna say, like, what about the whole darkness stuff that Juggler be following? You know, because think about the time when he got
Alright,
attacked on the
then.
Jet Riser, and he just used the darkness to make it an evil,
There we go.
like his own evil version of it. Like, if
That's
he can do
all
the,
it's
you know, so like if he can use the darkness for that, who
Absolutely.
said he can't
No
use it to
points.
jump across universes or such?
Right. Plus, the thing with like a set universe, at this point, like Ultraman, like have a big universe, like technology
An
to travel
omniverse,
across
like
the
Ben
universe
10.
is not that hard to find anymore. If someone like Ultraman can do
Especially-
it, someone eventually can try to do as well.
Do they need
practical for
technology
them.
to traverse universes? It seems like they can kind
Yes,
of just
it's
do it.
it's an over technology thing.
Ultraman can do it with their own ability because at this point,
Yeah.
Again, I'm
But
just a
other
new
races-
guy here, and it seems like universal boundaries don't really matter.
They
It's
don't anymore.
mostly-
That's
mostly to them.
That's
Mostly
my
to them.
point, and that's why it's problematic. Is it's just
I-
like it's nonsense all the time. You can't
Part of me-
like it's trying to act like there's any distinction between universes, any like which specific universe someone is in, is incredible. It's just there's no point.
I mean, in all honesty, part of me can't think of a time where it was where it became sort of a problem in the whole Ultraman series. Because at the very start, some of them were connected to the point where we'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're from this planet," and then when they went to the whole universal route and started having ultras from this universe to another, it didn't really seem that much of a problem at that point. I don't know. But the only time where I might have seen it was when X, where he couldn't go where Zero could because Zero had the armor. And then, boom, X, he didn't use his.
Alright, that was a combo!
And X,
brief.
and X did his little cyber combo where he makes his little, where he makes
Got
his
your
little
back
copies
plank.
of armor or whatever, and then
What
boom,
about my
copy Zero's
back?
armor, and then he can universal travel. So it kind of, I guess it depends on that certain ultra to a point.
But
Well, it was. You see, that's another thing. Is it used to be a big deal? Ooh, they're hopping to a whole nother universe, and it requires a whole lot of resources and energy and time to do that. And now it's like, they do it by accident, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, okay. One thing is, I'll say that in my opinion, they keep like being clear-cut about the view. There's a separate Earth.
All right. Let's move it on the trigger. We getting ahead. We getting
Are we? All right, fine. You ever? Okay, so he's.
No, I was just telling them. I was telling them to wrap it up.
All right. Trigger is described as new generation Tiga. As someone who's new to this, I do not know what that means.
Well,
I'll tell you what that means.
Nor do I.
it could be quite a few because I mean it could mean.
Hold
like a
on,
few
Silver.
things.
Before we get into it, I'll go through all his gear first, and you can do whatever you're saying.
Go ahead.
He's got his neutral form, is stronger form, and his sky form.
Which is kind of like the homage. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, which, well, from what I heard, is a homage to the form Stiga had.
Yeah, because Tiga had he had a multi-type form, and he was allowed to go through different various forms, well, I'm just gonna say about colors. I remember the names like that, like the red form, the blue form, which is kind of similar to what Trigger just pulled.
Purple.
Yeah,
That is.
So he's got all that, and then he has the quote-unquote circular arms, which is a big old
weapon.
circle with a couple blades on it.
Still not as ugly as Two Kaiser's weapon, though.
Two Kaiser.
It's a gun with a steering wheel
I will
on it.
argue with that.
It looks awful. It looks so bad.
I said this yesterday already. I would like the sword form, but the claw thing or the scissor thing bugged the shit out of me because I don't know.
It has an
looks
arrow
so
form, a scissor form, and a.
I don't care about the
Don't
arrow.
get
The
me
arrow,
wrong.
I'm neutral.
Don't get me wrong. I think the I think the ring thing looks absolutely atrocious, but it doesn't look as bad and as chintzy as Two Kaisers.
right.
Which is just like, oh, here's this piece of black plastic with a big piece of red that gets in the way of everything. Why do we even have this?
Darn it.
Because of the steering wheel.
For fuck's sake. So Two
I guess
Kaiser,
he's
he's from
vintage.
If it was
Zenkaiser,
like a third the size, it might be almost acceptable, but it's not.
Wait. Hold on. They introduced the new Ranger already? What episode?
That's
No.
next week.
No,
That's
no,
next
no,
week.
no, no.
They just revealed him this week, Blaze.
But still, already? What episode is this?
Blaze. It's been happening far faster than what you used to in recent years.
Used to be episode 15, now it's like
Right,
episode
right.
3
Or
and
16.
5. Yeah.
Because here's why. Because they decided to switch the change date of the Super Sentai seasons from February to March, but they didn't change when the Sixth Ranger would debut. So now he's debuting like 4 or 5 episodes earlier than he would have normally.
Funny?
So the real answer is because they want to capitalize on merch earlier.
That's what it seems like. At least for the sixth guy.
Okay, it makes sense.
I don't know all the exact reasons.
It's kind of like when a Gundam gets like a mid-season upgrade much sooner. It's the same thing. They just want to get more money from model kits.
Oh, God's sake.
Wow. Okay, I clearly called it, but all
You
right.
You did.
Damn son of a bitch, god, son of a friggin' Frasum Uno.
What the
that's-
fuck?
Yeah,
If I had any choice, believe you me, I would have done things differently.
yeah, he'd have beat you with the rigmarole.
Can we play Monopoly on PS4?
Yes.
We could, but from what I've heard, the
Do you-
netcode on Monopoly.
Do you want
don't hear
Monopoly to end friendships?
Yeah.
I
Also,
will
we'll be
not
here
play
forever
Monopoly
if we
with
try
you people.
Monopoly.
Sorry.
I'm just saying.
What do you mean?
There's a
more
good
for-
reason for that. I get
Keep me
competitive.
Keep me out.
Yeah, Frank's gonna start cussing us
Dude, the
out.
Monopoly game
I get
will last for
competitive.
long, though. I can feel like
No
It
shit.
will. It'll last
No.
too long.
I'm so sorry, Clank.
No, you're not.
It's my only green card.
Here, Clank, you can go. Go again, Clank.
Oh, so bad.
Go again, Clank.
Motherfucker.
What? I'll let you go.
Oh, thank you, Clank.
I pushed this tidbit. I said yesterday. I just want to say it again here too. I like the sword.
no,
It feels like a reference
Okay.
for me personally. That's the
You
only
mean
thing I like.
Trigger Sword?
Yeah, the sword form I told you, it reminded me of like an obscure comic I read, so I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm curious if they'll actually do anything with it being on Mars. I imagine they won't. You know.
I mean,
They didn't
cool.
with Dinah. I do not expect them to. Like it was a
Yeah.
it was a factor in Dinah. Like
Yeah,
they
but
went
not-
to Mars, but it's like it starts on Mars and then they immediately leave. So I'm expecting much the same thing here.
Okay.
I would hope.
I was
though,
kind of
with Trigger-
expecting we have like Earth-like domes, but it essentially just looks like Earth and those little funky.
Well, because they've been terraforming for the last however long. I don't know when it's taking place after Dinah. How far?
It didn't
after.
say. We talked about it on what was it, Friday, and I tried looking through the story summary. They didn't say like any timeline or whatnot. So. Yeah.
Well, perspectively, it should be at least 20 years already. How long they've been doing
You would
Yeah.
think, yeah, but they could be
29 years.
making it. They could also be making it take place immediately after Dinah.
Oh, that's
And
That'd be a
there's
stupid
there's
idea.
nothing technically preventing them from doing that I can think of. Because even at the end of Ultraman Saga, it doesn't really. There's not really a hookup there, from what I remember. It's just like, oh, it's Asuka's back. Let's rock. Literally.
What
in
if
that case.
Tiger will make an appearance again in this goddamn series? I'll laugh.
Oh,
I feel like he should. I feel like he should, in all honesty.
I'm talking about the human, not the ultra. Who
Oh, well, I mean, it could be a possibility, but then again, don't know. Do not know. Because wasn't that the same guy? Because it
I
was the
mean to
same
do
guy that they
that.
got for the. Because
It's
like
okay.
when
I
he got the
understand.
SH figure outs, that was the same guy, was it not? Or am I tripping there?
What do you mean?
Did you
wanted to do
not see
that.
the Ultraman Tiga SH figure outs trailer? I believe.
Yes,
I
that
think-
was
I think-
the guy who played Daigo, but it's there's a whole can of worms associated
Oh,
with that.
I actually posted a video up, but you
Yeah.
can check it. But like, he would not, unless Bandai put their goddamn steel feet down again and be a total boss and make Johnny like bound to the rule again. Otherwise, Dai would. But even I feel like even for Bandai, they have to like push a lot of force, which believe me is like a lot already. Consider what like Bandai's like a ruler of fucking world in like a industry over there.
They've got fingers in every pie.
And Johnny still like resists so long. Like they are not gonna like they can be command, but not that easy. So a commercial is doable.
That they got Daigo to do it for the commercial is completely mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
I did not expect that at all.
yeah, I figured that was happening.
You know, and it really triggered, not triggered, but like it really like reached out to plenty of the Ultra fans in the community, and everyone was like, "Holy shit, they really got him!" So it's like, who knows? Like, who knows?
It'd be like getting Odagiri Joe to do a Kamen Rider role again. It's like whoa, where did this come from?
Well, okay. To be fair, in Joe's, he expressed himself disinterest to do the role again. But in like Daigo actor case, it's more like he doesn't against it so much, but his company is like very strict with the schedule. So
Well, apparently, I'm hearing that him not wanting to be Cougar may not be true.
Really? Did he want to do other projects though?
I've heard. I think Echo's linked what he's talking about, so I have a vague idea of what he's talking about, but I don't know if it extends beyond rumors at this point.
Yeah, I thought it was. Like,
I don't know how tangible it is.
From what I heard, it was more of like not necessarily scheduling conflicts, but like the the company that his agency or whatever is between his agency and friggin' Toei. Like when people were like, "Oh, I guess Time Red's never gonna come back." It was like, nah, it's not that he didn't want to come back. He just saw no reason to come back or something like that. But he came back to be a Master Black in Rio Soldier.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That hurts.
I challenge it.
Oh, you were talking about Uno. I was like, huh? What? No, bro, what do you mean? Him coming back in Master Black.
Thank you.
His Master Black was cool. He even did the Time Ranger.
You still have to draw, but at least you don't have to do 8.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm sorry, Echo.
It's funny. Speaking of like, it's
What?
funny they got some closure with like the Time Force, but when it comes to Time Ranger, it's just like they still left the whole romance between the things.
So,
That's one thing I'll give Ranger over Sentai right there. GG's Ranger.
okay.
But go on.
So
yeah.
is that all the news?
The one other thing that I didn't mention yet is his morpher. He has a thing called the Spark Lens, which apparently created by humans this
It's
time.
Good. Bing.
Yes. And it basically uses Gaia memories to transform. What can I tell you?
Okay.
I knew he was gonna call it
argue
guy
with
memory. I can't argue with
I
that.
felt it too. But
I mean, everyone else is
I
compared to
can't
him.
argue with it.
It's really funny because I was on a discussion board the other day, and there was somebody who was incredibly confused as to why they were upside down. And I'm like, you know, they go into the gun, right? I don't even pay attention to the merch, and I'm like, they go into a gun. When they go into the gun, they're right side up.
Yeah.
And
But,
they were, yeah.
Which he
They
does,
didn't
and
res-
by,
they
he
did not
also he does
respond.
definitely have a gun changer.
Yeah, it's
that
a
pulls
gun
out into
that
a
turns
full thing.
into
The
the spark
Spark.
Lindsay thing, yeah.
Which reminds me of Victory, so I will take that. I will take that. My only thing that I did not want him to have a gun was literally in Ultraman form. He just flat out turns to Ultraman. And
Well, maybe he'll use
Ultra
the
with a
Spark.
gun.
Maybe
That's
he'll
horrible.
That's the thing. Like that's what I did not want to see. I don't want to see an Ultra with a gun. No, like the
Does
human
it
host is a whole
look
different
like
story.
3D anime to you? Get that.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's see if
Shut up,
Craig has
Pete.
it.
But overall, I do
Thank
like the
God
Spark
for
Lens.
it.
I do like the
Yeah.
Spark Lens, and that's another I'm going to have to put into my Spark collection for Ultra.
The only card I could have played was that. I have to draw.
No, because I like the way it looks, and it kind of gives it that little look that makes it feel like Ultra, like I mentioned in one of the chats the other day. So I like it. So I will definitely be getting this changer, for sure, like, hands down. I will definitely be getting it. And possibly put it with
I mean,
my,
it looks fine. Sounds fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it side by side with my with the Spark device, with the Spark one, the Tiga Spark one. I'm gonna definitely put it side by side with that. I have to.
All right, and I think that's everything we got from Trigger. So.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
Alfred, I think this is Alfred. Alfred Molina. Doc Ock spoiling shit. Okay, that was another bit
Oh.
of news. That
Okay.
yeah, he's spoiling parts of Far From Home, and it's hilarious.
Oh,
Like, legitimately?
Like legitimately spoiling.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
Basically, his character, Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2, is coming straight from the end of Spider-Man 2 into this new movie.
Really?
Yeah.
100%
100%. He's been spoiling the fuck out of it. So, you know, Marvel about to beat his ass.
but man,
Well,
what
that's
are
the
you
thing.
doing?
Would Marvel allow that to fucking happen?
They've been spoiled multiple times beforehand.
I'm just saying, I don't.
If it
100%
comes
believe
from
he's
the
not just
actor,
trolling.
if it comes from the actor on the show, I'm gonna take it as, all right, you gonna be in trouble later until further notice.
Or he's just trolling everybody.
Paul Bettany did it. Yes,
Okay?
but I'm still gonna be like, listen,
Got it?
I'm not gonna be 100% convinced, but I will look
So
at it
what
like,
date did he do it on?
like,
Was it April Fool's?
no, it was
Are
not
you
April.
sure?
Yes, it was not April Fool's.
Because there is this tiny little thing called an NDA.
Ah, non-disclosure agreements.
Yeah, I am aware of that too, but it was like a couple days ago that just came
My
out.
challenge.
Doesn't
You
matter.
can't because he just jumped in on himself.
That was pretty.
God damn.
How did he have two of those? That's gross.
Luck of the draw. That's all
You're-
it is.
Echo, I can't be around you anymore. I'm sorry. If
Look,
you're gonna
man.
do the blaze, man, I'm not.
What?
Hey!
No, you better
Right
no.
here.
Dunn has
He's
been
right here.
Dunn has
I'm
been the
sorry.
BS of Uno,
What
bro,
shop
for
level
like
are you
3
guys now?
weeks now. 2 weeks.
Listen, at least you're not beef tongue.
Like all I'm saying is, if what he says is
no,
true,
that's not bad at
Marvel's
all.
gonna send the assassins after him.
Well, that's why I don't
Well,
think it is.
Disney will send the assassins. Marvel doesn't have that kind of power.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I remember during an interview when they were talking about Infinity War and good old Hulk. What's his name? What's his actor's
Mark
name? Mark
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo was like,
that one, yeah.
Mark Ruffalo. He's like, everybody dies, and Don Cheadle looks at him like, dude, why would you
Well,
say?
not everybody died. Only half of them did.
He still is like, dude, you kind of spoiled it.
I didn't off my head.
What?
I'm gonna just say he's trolling until further notice. All right, and I don't have any other news unless you guys have.
I'm
any
just
other
saying
news?
this shit gonna be hilarious because he about to get beat up. When the head honcho send the assassins after you, they sending the assassins after you.
Oh,
Hey, look for any other news? I don't think so.
Gold Ranger has been announced. So I can think of.
Did
I
we
thought
do
that was
that
last
last week? That was last week.
That was last week. Damn, never mind. Shut my damn mouth.
Yeah, I think that's it for news. So
Shut
moving
up.
on to superhero time.
Yeah, superhero time.
Speaking of which, Echo, before going any further, should I talk about the
Superhero time. Oh, I got a
should I talk
sec.
about
Dino
should I talk
Fury?
about the should I talk
Oh,
about
God.
the mid finale?
Well,
Should we do Dino Fury first?
About
for
that,
superhero
that
time?
goes into our main discussion, so keep it brief.
Okay. So
Well,
like,
then we can save it from last and just segue in.
yeah, okay. It's a mid finale season, so it's like
I just want to
Oh,
talk
they're
about
already at mid-season finale. Okay.
yeah, Nickelodeon's trash. I'm gonna just put that out there. Nickelodeon's trash. They really
Okay
did.
then.
They could have done so much more, but not Nickelodeon. Boom, hiatus. I'm like, fuck you guys. They need to switch.
Yeah, but Nick is the only
Thank
one
God
willing
it's
to
a
take it.
9.
Nick is the only one willing to take it.
True, I hope somebody else will do that. I don't know. Because Nick ain't it. Nick is not it.
This might be the last time it'll be on Nick. We don't know. Hasbro don't want to talk. Hasbro want to keep things under wraps. It's Hasbro.
Who knows?
It's Hasbro.
Anyway, so both the superhero time episodes we got this week were pretty fire, like
Right.
legit.
Can we keep this same energy going forward? That's all I ask. That's all I want to say on superhero time.
Yeah, I really hope so.
I need this energy to go through. Period.
Anyway,
Because for me, real quick comment on Saber. For me, it took
all right,
me a
we'll go
minute.
with Saber first.
It took quick comment on Saber. My man's got cotton off. That shit nasty.
All right.
I mean,
That shit
My camera done
nasty.
fell right when you said that.
That shit nasty. Second, it took Saber a minute to get there for me. First arc, cool. Pacing issues, we've been over that. As I started catching up, second arc, I'm like, okay. There's a bit of ups and downs for me, but I still like it. I enjoy it a lot more. I just need that same energy, consistency. Keep that. That is all. Otherwise, Saber's been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
We're finally getting somewhere in the
yes,
story.
this episode in particular is really awesome because this is the episode where Rintaro awakens his Protag powers. Basically, that's what happens here.
That double hinge.
Rintaro is like, I'm weak, I suck, I need to get stronger, and he goes to Toma and asks, Toma, fight me so we can get stronger. And they agree, and they fight, and it's an awesome fight in civilian form too, with their
that's
swords.
nice.
Can,
That's cool.
Can we talk about that henshin sequence, bro?
So,
The
did he
henshin.
ever at any time go anywhere near a body of water, even a metaphorical one?
He is a body
He's
of
the
water.
swordsman of water. He literally
See?
is a body of water.
That's how he was able to power up.
He's a body of water.
It all makes
Body of
sense.
water.
Bro, that henshin sequence was so good they said it twice.
It was a really good henshin this episode.
Henshin!
Bray, throw it away.
And I love the fact that like I just love that fight and their bonding and the bonding between Toma and Rintaro in this episode.
Friendship.
It's
Saber
really
has
good.
decent
Yo, thanks,
friendships.
dude.
Saber has decent
Oh,
friendships.
so
25
close!
I'm not gonna
25
win.
off.
I'm not gonna win. If I'm 25 off, I'm not winning another hand. Are you kidding? No way.
Hey,
No way.
and then
Unless.
so any more big points on Saber that
Let's see. So they go through. They actually rescue May in this episode. I thought they would save that for when Rintaro actually got his official upgrade next week, but no, we're doing it this week. It's really cool.
Oh.
And that is why I did not jump in there. So I thought they would say I like that they gave Rintaro an upgrade without giving him an upgrade. You know what I mean? I really like that.
they pulled a
about
Grease.
this. They did.
Remember when Grease got an upgrade, but not actually an upgrade?
But okay, but this one actually matters.
That was a
this
joke.
One, it
That
actually
was a
matters.
joke.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay.
This one
God.
actually matters. Oh, Grease, you poor man.
Like I was joking, and I'm about
His
to get
character
stomped
arc-
out by
like-
Dunn.
long ago.
I'm gonna say more. I'm gonna say more Clank because that's his man, ain't it? Right, Clank.
Like it was ridiculous how they really told us with that. They said, "Here you go,
That's my
you
point.
get an extra little arm piece. Go have fun with it." Like what? Trash.
I wish that his upgrade. If I'm being completely honest, I wish that his upgrade forms would have been stuck to the Splash Driver because I thought that would have been more useful,
I
but-
wish Ice Knuckle did go to the cross because he's the puncher. He's the puncher, man. Makes sense.
You know,
I'm personally fine with the ice knuckle going to Grease, but that's just me.
No.
It's
I'm
It's not that we hate it.
Freeze!
Yeah, it's not that we hate it. It's just like it feel like it made more sense to go with Cross because he's the boxer.
And I was just saying like because they only.
But
used the
Cross
Star
had already
Driver-
gotten a bunch of upgrades by that point.
Well, he's
he
the
only
main
had-
character of the show.
I
He
mean-
could get another one.
Or right, and on top of it, like he just switched to another driver and he switched to the build driver. But it's like.
Oh shit!
God.
So, Frag, we not gonna talk about that, huh?
No, we're not talking about that.
No, let's talk about that. You calling me Blaze? You calling me Blaze?
What the fuck are you doing?
I can't breathe. I can't
right.
breathe.
Alright, let's
All
remake the room. Let's remake the room. Get
Yeah,
Blaze and
we'll
Silver.
remake
in.
the room so Blaze and Silver can get in. Someone else remake the room. I'll step out for a second.
Frag.
Brad, what did you
When
do?
I saw my hand, dude, I was just like, oh.
he played
he's
2
gonna
plus
be
4s at the
so
same time.
upset.
He played
He's
2
gonna
plus
be
4s at the
so
same time.
After talking all that bullshit to me,
After Echo had already done it.
Mad smack. I talked so much smack.
you really did.
Oh.
Now we're gonna have some fun with this one, boys. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this one.
Wait, what did you use? Oh, 7 and 0. Oh boy.
Oh, we having fun.
Well, I was just saying, like, I don't have a problem with Grease using Ice Knuckle. I kind of wish they would just use more details with the Splash Driver. That's all I'm saying. Cause I like the Splash Driver.
Totally underutilized. It's not flip.
If that would have been
We
sweet.
ran into that yesterday, so just let you know.
All right, let's see. Joining now.
Craig, do you want in again?
If I won the last one, you probably should not invite me.
Okay, bet we're inviting you. But yeah.
Oh,
Silver,
okay.
Blaze, you get in there this time, and
I'm already in.
Silver's in. Blaze, get in. Clank, you coming?
Clank or me, it doesn't matter. Clank if you want to. I'll let Clank decide whenever he gets.
Oh, I didn't know you left. Blaze.
Come again.
Okay, Clank.
Okay, Blaze is coming.
I'm getting in.
Okay. So.
Oh, and Clank is in. Okay.
Okay, I guess that's it for Saber.
No, hold on. Because I like the whole awakening the swords thing that they're doing, that they did with Saber first and now with Blades. So I imagine they're probably going to do that with Kento, and whenever we get to Kento's arc, that's what they're going to do. They're going to do the same thing with Kento. Or whoever becomes Espada, but I'm going to guess it's going to be Kento. Speaking of which, Kento, please stop being emo for like 2 seconds. Please.
Nah, man,
like
he's
I
faced
like
death. He's faced death's warm, sweet embrace.
She's got nice soft bosom.
After what he's been through, he's kind of he gotta have a reason for it.
Shoot, I'd go with Lady Death. I've seen Marvel.
All right.
All right.
There are reasons Deadpool is the way he is.
And one of them
This
is
is
because Thanos is the ultimate simp.
His simptitude is the entire reason the Infinity War even happens in the first place. So yeah, it's pretty... this man decides to play God in order to...
I will challenge you on that.
Oh damn!
Did you... Oh, you're talking about cards.
Yeah, he
Yep.
pulled
I was
Blaze
gonna
cards.
say,
yeah.
because
No.
I believe
But-
I have the comic book, thank you very much.
But the only scene we get of Kento is him standing off to the side after the battle and all, not being like,
Now
"Oh,
let
the future
go."
has been changed again," and then he just walks away because that's what Kento does apparently.
He's dark.
You're welcome.
He's dark and spicy.
Yeah, both Kento and Ren just need to back away from the edge. Please back away from the edge, you two. The edge is dangerous. You might fall off.
I'll cut yourself.
Meanwhile, Baron's at the bottom of the edge being like, "Don't worry, it's great down here."
It's great. I can see. I can see. Hey, hey guys, what's going on?
You would
I
think
can
the
see
edge
daylight
hurts.
from down here.
That's just mean, guys. Come on.
Freaking Baron, dude.
You would
What a
think the edge
punk.
hurts. But it's
Like
how
I liked
live
Guy,
my
but
life.
Baron was just such a dweeb.
This is why.
It's fine.
He was a dink.
He may have been edgy, but he was also
He actually
the ultimate.
He had the longest fruit,
He did. This is a fact.
but Durian had the biggest dick energy.
I'll challenge you.
Lost that.
Definitely had much bigger big dick energy. I'm
He's talking
sorry,
about,
it's just
he's talking
like...
about the game.
No, I'm talking very much about... Oh,
Okay.
never mind. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Oh no, Clink stole it! Clink stole it! But
Oh,
Silver
no, ow.
won!
You knew his turn was next.
Is it either or y'all was winning?
No! No!
It was 50-50 at that point.
Ah damn! Hold on.
What
Oh,
the?
so much for that, hands.
Alright, so moving on here.
Alright, moving on from Seba into
Zenkaiger.
Kira Major. Yes, Zenkaiger. I say Kira Major for some reason. God
Because
damn
we
it,
love
last year.
Kira Major. We love
Because
Kira
it was
Kira
a
Major
good
is so
show.
good.
Major.
And Zenkaiger! Zenkaiger finally remembered that it was an anniversary series. It finally remembered. Wait,
Is that a good
we're an
thing?
anniversary series, aren't we?
Well,
Is
it's
that
not
a
that
good
they
thing, though?
didn't remember. Is that you're
This
just
episode, it actually is a good thing.
you're getting the anniversary. You're getting more of the anniversary stuff instead of like small little.
Echo, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no, this we get the introduction of Stacyza. Stacy's. Well, Stacy debuted last week, but
Battle Japan Black is what I'm gonna call.
I have a theory about this, but we'll talk about it after we get through the episode. So he shows up. He has an evil form, and he has dark gears. I do not know if those are like... Because we know, like, the Toji Tendo, like, encapsulated all the Sentai worlds into gears. I don't know if those are the gears of the worlds, or they're just copies. I don't know. Regardless, that part doesn't matter.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh come on!
Oh, God.
Echo just hates me.
You're just getting all the.
Wait.
You're just getting all the stuff, Silver. That's all it is.
Shut up! I'm not that.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
You
an-
just got right after me.
I am an innocent guy.
So what he's able to do with the Dark Gears is either summon the full team of the previous Sentai, or he can summon the mechs. And I love when he summons the mechs,
He's the end.
because... Hold on, no. When he summons the mechs, it starts with the box that the toys were in. So you see the box of the toy that the mech was originally like sold in, and then the mechs come out of that. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a little.
That's funny.
That is such a cool touch. I love it so much. I laughed out loud and it was, oh man.
Why now? I will play this.
But no, but I don't know what it is about just seeing the boxes, man. It's
Could have defended yourself.
It's so cool. Anyway, so they fight. We get a nice moment between Galwan and Kaito. Galwan explains like why he is the way he is, which I do like Galwan. I like him.
Clank, I'm sorry for making you draw those damn times last game. You ain't gotta do that.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
We get a bunch of gears. I love when they're in the giant form and they're like, how are we gonna beat this? What if we get even bigger? And so they try doing it again and they just summon a giant version of the gun as like a bazooka. Like a classic Super Sentai bazooka, which they do reference in this, which I love that that's getting some love.
Yeah, I missed those.
Well, they reference them in this episode, so...
Yeah,
although I will say, when they show that, they also show Gal Ranger. Gal Ranger didn't have a bazooka, they had a freaking sword. Come on, Gal. Come on,
it was a giant team weapon.
I know, but I'm just saying they said
Power Ranger
bazooka.
had the bazooka. For like one episode.
Yeah, that happened in Wild Force.
That was
That
a
happens.
waste. I was like, oh, cool toys. Oh, okay. Just done with
Anyway, so I do really like this episode. I like Stacy. I love the fights. Really good. We're gonna get more next episode because this one kind of leaves off on a cliffhanger. So. Also, I love the Go Ranger reference when they did the Go Ranger finisher, like the original one. Because the Go Ranger finisher is just so goofy. Because they have the football, and the football just becomes whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah, it
I
does.
love that. So I love that they did that, and yeah. No!
Don't
Before I
say
get into
do
my
you any
theory, any
favors,
other
Clank.
thoughts?
Oh, I got nothing.
Any other
Echo
thoughts
has
before I
2
get into
plus
my
4.
theory on
Yes.
Stacy?
Oh, we snitching now.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
There are so many plus 4s in play right now, it's ridiculous.
What's crazy? It was already read
I
before.
challenge you on that. Liar.
You're still gonna
He's
get that. Oh,
He's with the challenges today. Okay.
He did that. Echo did that only to save Clank. That's it. That's the only reason he did that.
Dang, well, he's gonna switch again.
Nah.
Oh,
Okay.
Clank, you just killed. You're gonna die.
Screw it.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh god.
I
Alright.
won't be alone. I won't be alone in this then.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Haha.
Alright, so
Anyway.
what's up, Almighty?
Yes? Yes, Echo?
Not saying what else we got.
Your theory?
Yeah, I just have a quick theory about the future of Star Caesar. He's been introduced too early into season to stay evil the whole way through. At some point, he's going to be turning good.
Mm-hmm.
That's my prediction, anyway.
Or
He's
they'll
gonna be
kill him
turning-
off unceremoniously by by the mid-season point.
Or
for,
that. That's also an
to sell more merch. I really hope they don't though.
God damn it,
Because
Clank.
I'm so tired of that. It's like, oh, here's the most promising antagonist we've had in X amount of time. They're gone.
Hold on.
Yeah, they do it.
Kamen Rider particularly has done that a
Will my
lot.
turn ever come along?
Okay, that hand has switched places, what, 4 or 5 times now? In the last 2 seconds? My god!
Don't let him play.
Go ahead, boys. Don't let him play.
You're switching it around. I can't do nothing.
Go ahead again, Blaze.
Jesus!
What the hell is this?
You want a challenge?
Yes.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. That's all I want
That's
to
good
do.
because you're giving him.
Okay,
good-
so
you might be the good card.
He's He's either gonna die unceremoniously or he's gonna turn good.
And be a 7th Ranger.
Yes.
With his own bots.
I think there's a strong possibility he turns good. And I think the good gear he's gonna get is gonna be based on Akiba Ranger. That's my little theory there. I think he's gonna be the Akiba Ranger base.
How are they going to justify that? I thought Akiba Ranger was quote non-canon unquote.
Unofficial.
Well, he would be a non-canon Ranger. He's not part of the main team.
Really?
That's my theory, anyway.
I can work with that. I'd like that very much because I adore Akiba Ranger. But I don't know that Toei knows they exist half the time.
Blaze,
this
play
is true.
something. Good lord.
But the gun does have a sound for Akiba Ranger in it, so.
No kidding.
No, it 100% does. It has already been hacked.
Oh my goodness.
The gun can play an Akiba Ranger sound.
Oh my goodness, they're totally doing that. That would be bonkers.
Oh shit.
That would be. So, and here's what I'm thinking.
Man.
Like, Stassi,
Really
he has the sculpted helmet hair, he has the scarf, and the bulkier upper armor. Yeah. So I'm thinking he's gonna turn good and be based off Akiba Ranger.
Oh
That's my theory.
That's gonna be so cool.
I could be wrong about that, but I want to see that happen. Alright.
Wait a minute.
Anyone else? Or are we done with Akiba Ranger? Or Zenkaiser?
Superior Sentai. Well, what we got? Blaze, I fucking hate you.
Blaze, I hate you too.
My god.
I'm sorry, Silver.
God damn you, Echo! You're not making it better!
All I can do.
Oh, well!
Your challenge failed.
Damn it!
Go get him next time.
Alright. Anyway, anyone ever thoughts on Zenkaiser? Or are we good to move on?
I can say nothing yet, other than the fact that I really do. I'm really enjoying this series. If I can say on it.
Yeah, no, this is the episode. This episode here is the one where I'm like, okay, Zenkaiser might have something.
You can call Uno.
I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, you gotta be fast.
So, Blaze, what was the point of that?
Sometimes there isn't a point. You just gotta do.
He gave me the less cards.
Alright, let's give it back to Silver now.
Ah, god damn.
Silver has the least amount of cards now.
Yep, okay.
Oh, this game isn't gonna end.
Nice.
What up, Brian? What up, chat? What's going on? We playing Uno, talking shit. When am I gonna finish Fairy Tail? When I feel like it, man. You ask me this question all the goddamn time.
Alright, so are we moving on or not?
Are we good? Alright.
I finished my theory. I realize you guys probably didn't hear it over all the craziness, but...
It was hilarious, but we heard it.
You mentioned Akiba Ranger, I heard
So...
Blaze was paying attention, at least.
For once.
Wow.
I'm surprised. Blaze, what happened? What happened?
Who are you and where did you put Blaze? I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna beat you up.
You paid attention. This isn't normal.
More importantly, you paid attention to Dunn. That's just...
I know!
He decided to give his shocker subordinates some love.
Yeah, it's gotta be it. That's gotta be it.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, fine.
Okay,
Alright, so, Silver.
What's up? What up?
Dino Fury first? Or Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I'll let it be your call.
I'll get Dino Fury out the way. Because I've been wanting to talk about this for a good minute.
Oh my god.
But, okay.
Wait, actually, you know what?
What's up?
That goes into one of the main topics I was thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, Falcon and Winter Soldier first.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Alright, let's do it.
Dunn, have you caught up?
I skimmed through it, the episode. I haven't, sat down and just watched it, so I know what happened.
Oh, what the hell, Dunn?
Look, I have stuff to do.
Spoiler
alert.
For God's sake.
Spoilers.
That's understandable. But spoilers. Let's get into
Spoilers.
it. How,
Spoilers, anyways. Yeah.
who gonna get to the description? Should I?
I'll let you.
I
I'll let you go first.
All right. Okay. So basically, it takes immediately like right after what happened in the last episode. Hold on, let me do this. I didn't mean to play that. Screw it. Echo, give me your hand. I'm sorry. And as we remember last episode, the new John.
Did you watch
who's his name,
last
John?
episode? Done.
You asking Dunn?
Yes, I watched last episode. I did watch last episode.
Okay, so from the events that took place last episode, I think his name was John Walker.
John Walker, aka U.S. Agent.
Yeah, John Walker. I'm not calling him Cap. Screw that. He's not my Cap.
don't have to.
We'll pull an Andre and call him Party City Cap.
He basically
Cat
killed. He let his anger get the best of him. He killed the guy who basically followed that one girl who killed his friend Lamar. Then he started running away, trying to hide, trying to get his thoughts together. He's having a meltdown because of the fact of everything that took place and what happened. He's upset about his friend Lamar and the fact that he killed somebody. And the next, he's like, "Okay, time to go to work." As if he just shrugged it off like nothing happened. And then that's where my boy Falcon and Winter Soldier just showed up, talking about, "Okay, man, you're acting out of control. You're going crazy.
That fight.
You're going to have to turn yourself in. You can start by giving the shield." And he just like, so that's what this is about.
Were you asking about John Walker, boy?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna ask. This new captain. I didn't catch up. Sorry, but I was trying to find ways so I don't have to channel. But does he got the same experiment Cap did to be make him Captain?
Hell no.
No.
But in the last.
He doesn't have the perfected Super Soldier Serum, but he has a version of the Super Soldier Serum, which we're going to get into pretty soon.
But what I mean is he's not like just training alone, right? He's actually got like a chemical like captain to like be strong.
Kinda.
Now he does. At first he didn't. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I want to say kinda.
Okay.
Oh, you finished watching WandaVision, Brian? Dope, how'd you like it?
Because my thing about this episode, because we later on get a fight what between him, Cap, and Falcon, because he refused to figure up the shield, and on top of it, there was this one fight.
I am Captain America.
That's the scene where it really got to me, because there was this scene where he had Falcon pinned down, and he literally rips off the guy's wings. Now that's what I question right there.
He was about to kill him.
Because I assumed that he must have secretly taken the serum that he stole from like the little rebellion team last episode. I feel like he must have taken it. Because there's absolutely no way he should be able to rip off the Falcon's wings just like that. And then on top of it, scrabble Bucky the way he did.
Oh yeah, they made sure that it was known that he had the serum. Oh yeah, somebody get trolled today.
Oh, what?
I have 21 cards.
Oh, the cards. Oh, God. What just happened? I look away for 2 seconds and suddenly Echo has 21 cards.
Someone's getting trolled today. But before that... anyway.
Damn.
The fight between Falcon and Winter Soldier. Fight with Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Against
Bucky
Cap.
and Sam versus Discount Captain America, aka Party City Cap. Thanks, Andre. Shout out to Andre. Black Nerd Comedy. Watch that guy. He was great. But anyway, I get lost when I do this. So,
Echo.
Party City Cap breaks an arm. His arm is broken. So
Put him out.
They made sure the homeboy lost that shield.
Ow. I want him to fight right now. Ow.
It was beautiful.
It was awesome.
Beautiful.
And then right after, it looked like they fractured his arm a little bit. And then that's where he's just like, the shield is mine. You can't have it. And that's where Bucky just flies out and slumps him. Then right after the fact, it's like Bucky, he picks up the shield, goes straight to Sam, and then drops it like boom. And his face just said it all right there, like, this is yours. Fucking keep it. Don't give it. Just fucking keep it. No other word needed to be said.
It's one of those things where I think this was kind of a retcon that they added in, but I'll get into that when we get into that. We've had back-to-back action for 3 episodes. 3, 4.
Which have been
2, 3, 4.
Yeah. And it has been pretty cool so far. I really have been appreciating where they've been going with the series.
Yeah, so after the first 15 or so minutes, it was pretty much, all right, we're winding down as we prepare for the big finish. Which is fair. So we get into all the things that were touched upon in episodes 2, 3, and 4. Pretty much. I'm gonna try to keep it as streamlined as possible on my end. Basically, Bucky and Sam they bond a little bit, but it was not only that. The whole bonding thing. That's fine. That happens. It was more or less the touching on the touching on a lot of subjects that were going to be brought out. Little disclaimer, not even disclaimer. This is a little kind of tangentially related rant. Frank, did I say that word right?
Sure.
Let's go with it.
Sure did.
Okay, I was confused for a minute. I was like, oh, okay.
Sure did.
Okay.
You did.
Tangentially related rants. Comics touch on social issues and politics a lot. If you think they don't, you don't read them. That's first and foremost. I'm gonna need you to educate yourselves.
Now, sometimes they do it in a really ham-handed or completely misses the point kind of way, but that's neither here nor there.
Yes.
Sometimes it's very much the opposite. It's extremely pointed. A lot of the times it's knee-jerk. Sometimes it isn't.
It all depends, right?
Yep.
There's some issues of DC that do it. There's some issues of Marvel that do it. X-Men was a big thing of social commentary. The whole X-Men history was a big thing of social commentary.
Really? Nothing? Okay, there we go. Take that at least. God damn it.
So yeah. Anyway, if you think, oh, they're just doing this, no, shut up. You need to read comics. Okay. Tired of this BS. Y'all out here talking about some comics need to stay away from this type of stuff. No, it's the only way you fools will listen, and apparently y'all don't even freaking listen, period. Oh.
Hey, yo, what you doing?
Anyway. Rant gone now. Blaze got 20 cards.
Oh my gosh.
Rant gone.
My god, this round isn't gonna end.
But outside of that, but outside of the fight, we get to the jury of the government disranking John Walker from being Captain America in the shield. He pissed about it. And
he doesn't go to jail for committing a war crime. Is it a war crime? He doesn't go to jail.
Name the last time that an American anybody went to jail for a war crime.
Exactly.
As far as the public knows, he was just Captain America, so I'm sure the government doesn't want to be sending Captain America to jail.
That was
except for all the times that they do, but that's
they never liked Steve Rogers. They never liked Steve
this universe.
Yeah.
Oh no, they wanted to send Steve to jail. They did.
My face. Back in Civil War, they really wanted to do that because he became a criminal.
Yeah, they wanted Steve to send Steve to jail, but they couldn't.
Well, this isn't Steve. This is John.
Yeah, this is something they made, which is why they didn't do it.
Yeah, and really quite easy to see why they don't want, like their poster guy or something.
So basically, John Walker he's pissed as hell talking about the internet wouldn't be Captain America. And then on top of it, this woman talking about, she's like, we know you don't have the shield, but technically...
I want to get into that, but real quick, shout out to Kamen Rider Double Dragon. If you haven't yet, check my man's out on Twitch. He's a little funny guy. He's a funny guy. So, yeah, about that, so back to the discussion. That was a cameo. That was the big cameo for the season. But the only reason why...
Take my hand.
We don't have that.
Well, Black Widow never came out.
Exactly. Pretty much they introduced Madam Hydra.
She's a character from... She's supposed to debut in Black Widow. So.
Yep.
Was supposed to, but, she debuted here first.
Yeah, because Black Widow did not come out. So...
Still hasn't come out. You gotta wait another, 2 months.
Right. So, Madam Hydra's thing. Which means... They're doing the MCU setting up for 3 things right now. As far as we're aware. Secret Invasion, the Young Avengers, and the thunderbolts.
Yeah, I can definitely see the thunderbolts.
Yep. Because this episode they didn't straight up say hey Zemo, bang. Nah, they didn't do that. They just sent him back.
No. Well, Wakandan jail. Just a little.
No, they sent him to the raft.
I'm talking about Zemo, right?
Yeah, the Wakandans
raft.
picked him up and sent him to the raft.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna let him run out his time and then deal with him, I guess. Yeah, we're talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Though.
Yes, sir.
It's not the main discussion, but it's kind of important. That's why I wanted to talk about it. So after all that, Isaiah Bradley, boy. All right, so real quick. First off, whoever played that Zero, I hate you.
Wasn't me. It was not me.
I guess I got no choice.
God damn it, Echo! What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
You know what? I want that shit back. I want it back. I want it back.
Right.
Quick, no! Don't you do that shit!
Someone's gonna
Give it
take
to
that.
me.
Oh, Blaze, you motherfucker!
Oh, hold on.
Oh God, another one of these.
Yeah.
No!
Come on, baby.
Alright, that's how you want to play. Oh shit.
Yo, we gotta start Clank.
Fine. I'll get that hand back.
Then fine, I'll do it myself. Hey, Silver, do you got a draw for?
My
Hey, bro, don't-
God.
I'll trust that question.
I know his cards, he doesn't.
Clay, don't be snitching. I'm trying to go. You ain't doing that to me, Echo. You ain't doing that to me.
So I wanted you to stack the Clank, but okay.
I wish I could, but here.
I know that works. So anyway, I'm sorry, we got a little time. So who knows of Isaiah Bradley? I think I just talked about it once.
Yeah, we discussed it last week.
Oh shit.
Oh crap! Oh, back! Oh,
Craig, you know about Isaiah Bradley, right?
Oh God.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay, just
Yeah,
wanna
we've
make
talked
sure.
about it before when he first debuted.
I just want to make sure everyone's aware.
yeah, the imprisoned soldiers, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So they literally brought his comic book origin to the screen. It was like word for word, bar for bar, and I appreciate it. I think there was like one small change. So other than that, you know. So they get into his backstory and why, and like other reasons for why. Pretty much, it was hard for Falcon to take the mantle of Captain America.
Damn.
It hit, boy. It hit a little something. Oh man, like he was technically the second Cap, but you know how John Walker, like how John Walker pretty much got off pretty easy for going to another country and killing a dude. Our boy Isaiah Bradley went to save a group of soldiers, and they said, "Nah, buddy, 30 years in jail." And they took his blood to try to make the super soldier serum, which eventually got around to where it is now, which is in John Walker.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other people.
Yes. But, well, yeah.
Including at some point the Red Skull, because of course.
No, Red Skull got the original one with Cap. This one's
that's
more
right.
of a...
That's right.
So it was just like they were talking. They discussed race and everything, bro. That hit me. I'm sitting there at work, like my reaction at work is, damn,
Like, what got to me was,
damn, Sam, prove him wrong. That's literally all I was doing at work, bro. It hit me that well. Hit me that
and
hard.
what got to me was like the reaction to the shield when the guy saw it, where Isaiah saw it. It was like, don't even pull it out. The last thing I need is to see those damn stripes. They mean nothing to me no more. And I was just like, that.
Yeah.
Because he carries that rage of an elderly black man that's
Which is
really
a
been through it.
believable reaction. I mean, it's like
I
I did
loved
everything I was supposed to do.
For this country.
I stood up for the cause. I stood up for the America I believe in, the symbol I believe in, and I got
did 'em
completely
dirty.
I got
shafted.
flat out right.
Did
Like,
him
why-
dirty.
Why? Never again. You will not catch me doing that ever again.
You know,
I don't
like-
blame him. I don't
done.
blame
And,
him.
and
He's
it's
done
like
with
just seeing it, like just seeing those colors just angers me to this day. It's like,
Yup.
like I felt it all. It was just too real.
Make your own supervillains, guys.
Yes. And they kind of compare it, like the way they did it. Like it happened. Like I think Silver happened right after the John Walker scene, right?
What's up?
The Isaiah Bradley thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. So it happened right after. So it was like a comparison between the two, where like, oh, this guy gets away free, not Isaiah Bradley, and it's like
They are old, like
they touch upon it. They go in detail on this man's backstory and why he's like, I don't even, he don't want to deal with it. He's like, they're not ready for a black Captain America, and Sam is like, oh. Sam,
He's like,
he's dwelling on that joke. But I'm like, Sam, prove him wrong, please.
like
I
it's
know,
about time.
I know it ain't true, but prove this man wrong, Sam.
Like Sam proves, like it's about time that we give it to him.
Yup, this man did the training with the Shield.
And he's oof.
When I saw him training with the Shield, I was cheering, boy.
Me too.
Cheers were there.
Hitting the corkscrew, the butterfly clip.
Like,
I said,
it's-
"Oh, my man's getting it. He getting ready."
It's about time. And you, oh my goodness, previous episodes you should have heard people going, bruh, it ain't even about all that. The things that you're saying that's in here.
Oh my lord!
Oh,
Like I've seen so many arguments, especially on why Bucky didn't get the shield, and why, and, you know, and that Marvel made a dumb decision giving it to Sam. I was like, what? I'm like, if you guys put attention to it, Bucky technically was not ready to be a Captain America at this time.
They're talking
even-
about how like politics and social issues
Yeah.
shouldn't belong in this type of stuff. I'm sitting here like, this is
But
why I know
that's-
you guys don't read comics.
Yeah.
It's like that, but that's what like exactly what
They
you're going with. It's like,
gaslighting
that's what they
other
do.
they gassing up other content creators who are talking about this, trying to like share with people their knowledge of the issues. And they're like, nah, I seen a dude cry. Like he's like,
Damn it!
I seen a dude cry because he's like, y'all were telling me I'm wrong when they
Still
show
not over.
straight up spells it out for you. Type stuff, man. It's just like, I'm glad Marvel's like using the chance to develop these these other characters that aren't part of the main Avengers team
Yeah,
in ways that is a lot relatable to the audience. Because with WandaVision we had depression and people going through
Depression,
that.
grief,
Yeah.
all that
Yeah.
fun topics. Yeah,
Mhm.
mental
But, like,
health and all that.
It was something that's relatable to a lot of viewers who like watch the show and they're like, huh, you know, and like this one touches on the social issues with race and how like just how shitty America is.
yeah.
So it's like they don't do it in a way that comes off like you know,
Preachy.
Yeah,
It's not preachy.
which I'm glad for.
Which is
John.
really easy to do, and a lot of the time comics, when they're trying to talk about issues, do that.
And I
Not every time, but
Because, like,
it happens with frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people get turned off so easy when they.
It's real easy. Even people who agree,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you know, I agree with your message, but there are ways to go about this where everybody comes out a winner.
Yeah, not in a way where it's like, oh no, we don't want to touch upon it, or like slightly hint at it type of thing. No. We're gonna talk about it, but in a way that you understand. You know, type of thing. And I'm just like, I'm glad they did it. They touched upon it early, and then they went straight up into it. And now we're getting into the finale, and it's time. It's time. Also, Silver with the wings. You know, Torres' character in the comics is also Falcon.
Right.
So maybe this is my prediction for episode 6, the final episode. I don't think Bucky will be in that.
Oh, what?
I don't think Bucky will be there because Bucky he's like, yo, call me if you need me, and he's like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Bucky will truly be there, but Torres will be. Torres is like, hey, I heard you need backup, and maybe Rhodey, but that's just like, that's all.
I got you, but overall, this episode was hype. And I cannot wait for the finale, and I hope they do good.
It made me feel feelings. As a black man.
No, that's good. That's good. Feel feelings.
As a
that's
black
how you know
man,
you're alive.
Made me feel
Well,
feelings. I like
that's
it.
how you know that
Blade.
you've got
Fuck you.
emotional response systems.
That too.
As to whether they mean you're alive or not is a whole nother can of worms, because you can emulate those pretty easily with software.
We're living in a simulation. Is that what you're telling me?
We're not living in simulation.
No, just
Okay.
whether we are or not is sort of pointless. It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so
Nothing matters.
so
Everything matters.
So thank you, Marlon, for making me feel things as a black person. All right, now it's Silver.
What up?
The fun now starts. It's morphin' time.
Oh, now it starts. Okay.
It's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time.
Whenever this game is over.
Wait, Dunn, you mean you were having fun before now? Unacceptable. Dunn, you need to leave the stream. I'm sorry. This isn't acceptable behavior. It was a no fun zone, Dunn.
I'm sorry.
I thought we understood.
I'm sorry we kept you, bro.
Well, shit. All right then.
Alright, so yeah, it's morphin' time. Dunn will not like this. He's not gonna like this.
Oh, he's gone. Done.
Oh
Dunn. Did you leave?
Yes, justice.
Oh my god!
What?
Don't say that.
Wait, no, shit. No, I mean the zero.
Who's the zero? Who's the eight?
I'm talking about the Uno. Oh, no, don't do this. Don't do it. Wait, no, that's not
I
what I mean.
already pressed the button to leave for the joke, but then the last thing I heard was Echo saying Dunn will not like this, so now I'm scared.
God damn it.
No, we're gonna wait. I low-key do want to hear like your opinion on it, because we talked about this before, but I like we were screaming at each other the whole time, so now like no more screaming, you know. So
screw you guys.
So Silver.
Yes, sir.
It's morphin' time. Dino Fury.
What are you
All
doing
right.
that for?
So we
Oh, thank you.
Nothing.
Okay, so wait.
Yep.
So wait, have we gotten to the part I'm not gonna like yet, or
No, not yet.
okay?
Not yet. Okay, do I go? Can I go now?
Yes.
Okay, so we have reached episode 8, which this title is called Unexpected Guest. So basically, it starts off right when the Megazord battle, with the Rangers struggling a little bit, and then they ended up getting hit by a monster who basically dismantled their Zords with a big ass howl. And as you know, we got an unexpected guest that shows up, and who was it? It will happen to be Mick from Super Ninja Steel. And
Ninja
he's
Steel.
No, I didn't. No, I normally do not care for Ninja Steel, but I kind of like that they use Mick in this, and the actor for him is goated because he was basically the Stan Lee of all the. He was basically the Stan Lee for all Disney Power Rangers, all the Disney Power Rangers.
Right?
Like, I'm not trying to compare. But he basically makes the character because Mick is apparently on a mission to find the Nexus Prism, because the Nexus Prism has basically been hopping throughout planets and maybe universes, I believe. I don't know if it's universe. Yes, all the Ranger universes. And Mick has apparently taken photos over 40 Rangers. I don't know if he was being sarcastic with it, or maybe he has. I cannot explain it, because if so, that goes to show that there are more Rangers other than just the ones that we know. And even though there are parts of the comics that kind of explain that already, but that's not the point.
Yeah, the comics low-key kind of.
I won!
But not so much.
Yeah.
I could have won, but I hit the wrong button.
Echo, you threw it! You threw it, Echo!
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button.
You threw it right out the window!
I pressed the wrong button. I literally pressed the wrong button.
Yep. So basically, we jump to the next scene where everyone's at Buzz Blast. Everyone's at Buzz Blast. Mick, he's doing his computer searches, but eventually got kicked out because he was using an employee computer system, so he couldn't use that. Then the monster shows up, Ranger battle. They start getting on him. And then that's where the Rangers start searching for the prism once they found that Void Knight and his henchman was looking for it. And right when they find it, that's where the Red Ranger was like, wait, he has a mind, doesn't he? Because Meg filled them in on what the Nexus Prism was about, where it came from, and how it came to be. But what they didn't know was where, where it came from, like where was the origin of it, and that's when they found it. Where we came to the scene where they found the Nexus Prism, and Zato was like it has a mind, isn't it? It's can basically consider a living thing. So maybe I can read it
real quick.
So Zato,
real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because once you say this, that's when the discussion begins. So I want to say Void Knight is Mr. Freeze. Because
Echo, you sure you want to get into that so early? Because you know that happens at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
Okay.
Void Knight is Mr. Freeze.
So that man has a frozen lover.
Yep.
So he's literally Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. He's Mr.
He has a frozen lover.
All right.
We don't know what's up with her. We don't know what she about, and we don't know if she's even coming back. But we will see.
He got a girl in frozen.
You know what they say? Steal from the best. It's all about creativity is all about stealing from the right people.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say you.
Okay, cool. Since I can. Echo's going. Wait, can you do it?
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, damn it! I gave it to him.
You gave it to him.
Yo, Clank
I
ain't
gave it to me.
Clank ain't getting no point. That's upsetting.
I don't read those boys. I need to go to bed.
It don't matter. It don't even matter. He's still not up there.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Every fucking time. But basically, Void Knight is Mr. Freeze. But
Screw
backtrack.
you, Echo. Screw you.
But going back into the conversation, Zato reads the mind of the Super Nexus Prism, and not only that, he sees visions of the beings that created him, which are the Morphing Masters. The Morphing Masters had made a return in this episode, and not only that, we get backstories on not only how the Nexus was created, but the fact that they took part in making the Dino Gems and the Super Dino Charged Energizers. So,
granted, not all the teams, but they had a big hand
some
in
of
most
them.
of them. Yes.
So basically, whatever Power Rangers team that mysteriously got their powers, Morphin Masters basically took part of.
He said, and this is the part that Dunn's not gonna like.
Especially in some of the miracles that they,
Without getting crazy, yell angry, Dunn.
That wasn't a yell. That was an exasperated sigh. That was very on the border of being a yell. But, oh, come on!
I had to turn down my volume.
Yeah. It's one of those things where, unlike the source material, they kind of want things connected.
Echo gonna drop off.
I couldn't really hate that because
in a weird way,
I can.
It's hardly the worst thing that Power Rangers has ever done. Come on.
I know, but it annoys me to no end.
Which we will get into.
Priorities,
so many
priorities.
Because my only thing is this, I will take that than just the Rangers getting Power Star North. Because one, the origin of the Dino Gems was never even created to begin with.
I will take that, then there's a simple explanation for that, and then we don't talk about it for the rest of the goddamn show.
Thank you.
Was there actually a simple explanation?
Just like
there
classic
isn't.
Doctor Who.
There isn't until now. The Morphin Masters.
Well,
that's it.
So, like, Green just decided to be Black a day or whatever.
You're really gonna get into the colors of the Morphin Masters?
Yes, that's it. That's it.
they just make them. They only make the Rangers of the powers of certain Rangers. But basically, they have made the powers of some of them so far.
But they don't care about color coordination.
Why should they? They're not the Feng Shui Rangers, dude. They're not the Fashion Rangers. They're the masters. They're
if you're going
Ranger
to say they all
masters.
came from the same source, they should be
So hold on.
So what about Power Rangers has ever been consistent?
Hold on. Well,
that's the point. It's not. it comes off Sentai, which isn't consistent. That's kind of the whole.
That's
shtick.
why I want Dunn to calmly explain.
And you're trying to make something that isn't consistent, and it annoys the fuck out of me.
Why?
Because you can't make it. You can't make a good logical explanation for how all of it is connected. You can't. You can't make a satisfying logical explanation for how all this shit is connected. It just doesn't work.
Were you expecting that at any time from Power Rangers?
And to be fair,
Or Sentai, for that matter.
I don't expect it from Sentai because Sentai has made it blatantly clear that every season is completely unique. Power Rangers wants everything to be connected, and I don't like that. I like it more when everything's separated and all the teams are unique and they have their own power sets, moves, abilities, characters, all that shit.
Whoa.
Trying to mash them all together into one box is not good. I don't like it.
Technically, the Power Rangers do have their own ability, their own separate abilities.
Hold on. I'll play mediator right now. So, for those not aware of what Dunn's saying, what he's saying is they kind of lose that unique identity that they have when they're all grouped up together. And technically you're all different, but you're just a different type of I guess if you think about it in terms of you're part of this series of model kits, but you're like a totally different thing. So you're technically in the same series, but you're a whole different thing. Type of deal. I think I explained that weirdly, but it's kind of like that. You're unique enough, but you're still.
In my personal opinion, it makes the series cheaper. Because it's not as strong. I don't feel like connecting it makes it stronger. I feel like it makes it weaker.
And that's totally fair. That's totally fair. Because when thinking about this topic, I was like, At first time we talked about it was kind of a screaming match, and now it's I tend to think about things after a while, and it's I get where he's coming from.
Right.
Because the morphing grid, more or less, is this big energy source that the morphing masters apparently can use to make any type of team that they want, or random civilians or whoever who get access to it can use to make anything they want, because it's some weird omnipotent energy that we don't know where it comes from, and it's just okay, you give us this,
at least
you give us this, and now it's okay, what else? The more you add on to the morphing grid and its origin and things it could do, the bigger mess you'll end up making when it comes to more teams. I get your point there. I totally get it.
And look, just because Frag said something about and you were expecting something else from Power Rangers. No, I'm not. It still annoys me though. I expect this from Power Rangers at this point. It's just every time they go down this rabbit hole, they
can create a bigger mess. I totally understand that. Granted, I disagree, but I totally get where you're coming from, and it will totally lead to a bigger mess, which is why I'm kind of iffy on certain comics from the Boon series, because the psychopath type of let's give the Psycho Rangers a backstory kind of kills the whole thing.
They didn't really get a backstory. The first one, only the first one. The other five was just they were just separate. They just came up together.
Yeah, but still, it kind of kills a little bit of what made the Psycho Rangers cool, and that's my opinion on it. I'm not gonna say oh no, dude, you should totally no. I'm just saying for me, it kind of kills the whole vibe of the Psycho Rangers, especially Psycho Green being added to the thing, and I'm just fuck you, Psycho Green.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Psycho Green, he's just the worst of them all. He's just the worst of all of them.
And
he was just
go ahead.
He was the most, because he was in my opinion, in terms of characters that I have seen from some of the Power Rangers franchise, he was the most pettiest and the most easily convinced characters that I've seen so far. Because just the fact that Dark Spectre, and this is coming from a Ranger, Because he was a ranger, and every ranger have eventually learned to trust their instinct, especially when they came down to a bad guy like Dark Spectre. But no, he let Dark Spectre even convince him that his own ranger team did not give a damn about him, to a point where he sent all of them to their doom, to their death. So he was like, "Yeah, Dark Spectre, you're right. They don't give a damn about me," and I'm like, "You dumbass!
Yeah,
you really think that?"
It just ruined the Psycho Rangers for me because he's now a part of the Psycho Rangers team apparently, and I'm just like, well, not like he's grouped together, not necessarily
like it's like I can't even say that he's grouped with them because they still rejected him. Like even the Psycho Rangers rejected him.
But he's a Psycho Ranger at the end of the day, and it's just like
he's the first one, but he still got rejected from the original team. So it's like. Yeah, like you're the worst kind of psycho that we can ever ask for, especially given how you're created and the way you've acted.
And it's like the psychos aren't like they're not villains anymore. They're like, we just do what we want now.
Yeah, that's really what I've been saying.
I kind of don't like that either because I like the whole aspect. Sometimes being evil for the sake of being evil is cool as shit.
Which I can't argue with. Even I can't argue with that. And
right.
I don't hate when they went with them. I found it a little I could have come up with on how I feel with it. It was just like I don't hate it, but in the same way I'm not fully up with it because it's like would you guys ever bring them back if that was the case? If they thought they're going to do what they're going to do, what if they come across another Ranger team? You know, it's just like that. Like, what would you do then? Would you still have them fight off against them, or would you just have them link up and then just try to take out the bigger evil who's fucking up? Yeah. Like, what would you try to do with them exactly? That kind of brings up.
Yeah, because I know the comics exist to expand on certain things. I am aware of this. Well, that too. Well.
I'm sorry, I'm not in a good mood anymore.
That's
because the comics have been
they
I'm getting in on okay, sure.
They occasionally step in on other teams besides MMPR, and they're basically going through the seasons at this point, so they're eventually moving
and so
on.
Far,
Clank said he was leaving. He said he was leaving.
And so far, right in between. So far, in between, the standalone comics that they have tried to do, such as Psychopath, and
the Astronomer one better be good.
Yeah,
it better be good.
Yeah, so far in between that and the Time Force one, I put the Time Force one up there as my favorite standalone comic that's separate from the Mighty Morphin franchise, because for one, it goes right after it literally takes place right after Time Force, and it goes into a few things. Of how is Jen and Wes doing?
They
what's going on?
I'll be right back.
There's a lot of timey-wimey BS.
and they really go into that, which is kind of nice. And then on top of it, they kind of go into the friction of this happened, like someone screwed with the timeline, and now Jen is getting now Jen is getting the blame for it, and it's not her fault.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I feel like they're taking the weird Western comic approach, and not the good ones, but let's just add this in there, and it's to Dunn's point earlier, it makes kind of a bigger mess of things. And that's why I'm I get his point. I totally agree in aspects of the comics. The show, however, I kind of like that it's simplified in that aspect, as long as they don't go
heavy into the time thing, because that's the thing that will always confuse fans.
I argue that it's less simple.
Because it's like Dragon.
No, I get your
Dragon Ball.
I totally get your argument.
It's kind of like Dragon Ball, where they done try to pull in the whole timeline thing, and then when Trunks went back, his feature wasn't changed.
The whole Goku Black arc was a bunch of timey-wimey.
That Goku Black arc was
a bunch of timey-wimey bullshit. But Future Trunks' whole timeline aspect is a bunch of timey-wimey bullshit. Anyway, it's
we're going around.
It's mainly for the fact
we're going. Oh, shield. Never mind.
Straight
to Bragg.
Oh, it's just one of those things where it's like,
Yeah.
you can either be for and against, and that's completely fine.
But
You just gotta make sure you don't do more than necessary, which is why for the show I'm okay with this. In terms of the comics, however, I disagree. Dial it back some, because they kind of want to set up for like big type of Crisis on Infinite Earth, Secret Invasion, King in Black type story arcs.
The crossover event of the century.
And for Rangers, you don't need some big, crazy type of evil Tommy's fucking with the Power Ranger timeline type bullshit. You know?
Right.
Granted, Shattered Grid was good because
it was a fun.
It was good
a
up
fun
until
arc
the
for me.
end for me, honestly. But that being said, Shattered
You can
Grid.
do the kind of big crossover thing without having all their powers be from the same source, because that's stupid.
That's what I was about to say. Minus that last part. You can have a big crossover event without it being super complicated, like a Dark Tommy messing with the timelines because he wants to be overpowered, Superman level powered, and rule the universe.
It's not. But that was the thing, though. 'Cause it's not just a factor of him like just touching the Morphin energy. Because I get the factor of him of like all the Rangers being connected. Oh, you screwed up! Oh,
Somebody tells me.
What? Wait, what happened?
7 and O's.
okay.
7s you trade, O's is rotate.
Oh no! Wow.
Fuck.
Oh God.
Greg had the winning combination.
Done. Peace out. No, I'm done.
Alright, we can change it.
No. You're fine, but that's unacceptable.
That hurt you.
Well,
That hurt you.
that's on me. Okay.
I'm back.
I just don't
had
think
that
Frag
in
was
the bag.
prepared. I don't think Frag was prepared.
I had that in the bag. That match was mine. And then it was just
Damn
like,
it.
nah, this man has it now because he has your thing. And I'm like, no. Please, no. Not like this.
And
Not like this.
You have to. The thing is, you have to do it with a 7.
You gotta
okay.
strategize a little bit more 7 and 0.
But back to the
this
combo. Back to the combo. It was like because like with the whole Lord Dragon thing, it was like I get it. Even though he was interfering with the Morphin Grid and whatnot, he was still becoming that dangerous stuff. Because one, he was possibly the only Ranger that actually wanted to use that potential to become a god, and he damn near did it. He actually did it until the point where he got snatched away from him.
Yeah,
and I get it, and I get that we do not have to connect all these teams. And I know we don't have to connect all these teams through using the same source, but at least, and this is just my opinion, I'm gonna just state this right now, because at least I kind of like how they're doing the Morphin Grid a little bit better compared to how they did the Force in Star Wars. I'm just put that there.
The Force went from midichlorians to some. Oh God! I don't even want to touch Star Wars right now. I don't even want to touch Star Wars.
The Force went from having no explanation to having midichlorians as an explanation
to being some ridiculous
no explanation.
And it doesn't. And I know it doesn't give Mighty.
But it's hereditary now.
And I know he doesn't give the Morphin. And I know he doesn't give the Morphin Grid a pass, but like the way I only see it. It's just because this is one of the things, it's still one of the things that makes the series different from the
I'll let you
pick. I know Sentai is not connected at all, but that's what Power Rangers is trying to do it.
I said I'll let you pick. I was gonna let you pick the color.
I get this.
I have an entire situation right now.
I know. I was trying to make that feel better.
Yeah,
no, it would no. It's like literally Skittles right now. It's just absolutely tasting the rainbow.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
But hey, here's a blast from the past. I have a 1, 3, 3, and a 7. I am so elite. Wait a minute. Yes, I can do that. Whatever that is.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat?
That's random. If you play it, it's a wild. But if you keep it in your hand, you can bounce it back. That's what Silver did to you. So you could have kept it, and you would have been able to deflect whatever next time you had to draw cards.
Well, too late.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, your
basically-
final point on that.
Yeah, but basically what I was saying, Echo, is just that because like that's what I felt like what they did the homework from grid thing and all that is because for one, I know this is not what Sentai did, and we all know that. We all know that for a fact. That they did not try to keep them connected. They did not try to keep them together, and nor do they need to do it. But I felt like that's what they're not trying to go for. They're not trying to go for what Sentai was going for entirely.
Granted,
your points are all good, but is the game lagging out for anyone else or just me?
nah, I'm not lagging out. You guys lagging out?
The game is not advancing. Like,
oh, Dunn's he's in Baku space again. No,
God
Dunn,
damn it!
You'll solve this problem by watching Gavan, I promise.
watch Gavon.
I'll keep that in
people.
mind.
Gavon,
How long
you-
is that gonna take?
if you don't love Gavon, you're not a man.
All 50 episodes, probably, just to be sure. So,
That's-
as long as that takes 20 minutes per episode times 50, many
No,
minutes.
Dunn, no. I will say,
I'm just
Silver.
putting that there.
I in favor of Dunn. I'm glad Sentai
Speaking in
doesn't
favor
do
of
this.
Dunn, hold on, I'm gonna.
Right.
Because
I think
it's
it's the only way I'm gonna fix this is if I just quit out.
Because it makes it easier.
Yeah, it makes it a lot
as
easier.
it-
Just
as it
like,
progress.
hey, yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Just go, hey, you guys show up here. No big reason. No big
Right.
deal. Just show up. You
Exactly.
know? Whereas
You know,
this,
and it's like,
yeah.
oh, I gotta play this. Screw it. Give me your hand.
Whereas like you kind of like once you involve the morphing grid, you're gonna have to come up with some big ridiculous type of,
Right.
Dealio.
And it's like,
and that Loki sucks.
right. And I know
That's
that. And I know the.
Um,
Sorry.
I was saying like that's why I'm okay with it in the show as long as they keep it like
Ah.
it just does this. That's it.
I screwed
The
up. when I
morphing
played that.
masters just do this. They just do this. That's it. If they
Right.
don't like
If they.
keep it as simple as possible, even though we kind of threw in this big type of MacGuffin to the series, you know.
Right. You know, and it kind of makes you one of those things, like, in a way, because there was one time where I felt like I wish that they really could have just, like, sat down and gave us a fully brief explanation on the morphing grid, and god damn it, I really tried to pick something.
Well, I'm only if they kept it as simple as like, oh, this is just an energy source, that's it. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Right.
Morphin Masters, they created the energy source. That's it. No big deal. But when
Yeah.
if as long as
And
it
that
stays
could've
like
been
that
the
in the
case.
show, just keep
And
it
that-
like
and
that
that-
in the show is my thing.
And that really could have been the case. You know, Morphin Master created the morphing grid, and then they found eight.
Oh, wow.
But
Thanks
it's like,
so much.
yeah. But the only
Blame
thing from where I
Wall.
see it, you know, and I know
Let
I
me
can't
reinvite
defend,
them. Let me get back on.
and I can't defend everything Power related, nor am I trying to. But my thing is that I'm not like. My only thing about it is that I love it for what it is. I love it for what it is. You know,
That's
and
fair.
my thing,
Just completely fair.
you know, and my thing is like I know Sentai doesn't do this, but that's the purpose of me calling it adaptation because they're not trying to do what Sentai is doing exactly. They're not trying to do that, even though they use the footage and all that,
Thanks.
but they still make it different. From
What is the boundary of adaptation?
Well,
When can
in
you,
Power Rangers?
how different can they make it and it still be an adaptation?
I'll
Does
say
it use anything from the existing show?
yeah, like
That
that's,
could be a
As
thing.
soon as it no longer has that,
yeah.
then it is no longer an adaptation.
Once
It is
Hasbro
something
starts
wholly
doing everything completely original, and it's like, oh,
yeah.
but
And
right now
plus,
that's why I say it's loose because they're using stuff from
it's
the,
kind of tying back to WandaVision. It's kind of like a ship of Theseus thing. Like, how much can you change?
I like
before it is
that.
no
I like
longer-
that mind puzzle. By the way, I like that.
It's basically the ship of Theseus. How much can you change before it can still be called an adaptation?
Yeah,
mhm.
And
I would argue it's not an adaptation. I would argue it's
Mhm.
something completely different. Yes, it uses the footage, but it's not an adaptation.
again, that's fair. That's like that's why I
Yeah.
say like that's why for me I consider it a loose adaptation because
I
they're
would say,
borrowing
like-
elements.
I would
but
say
that's
like
about it.
Time Force and Wild Force are adaptations, but I don't know about Dino Fury
I mean, so
or
far
any
from
of
what
the
I've
more
seen-
recent series.
That's fair. That's fair
Mhm.
because they kind of deviated a bit. They deviated a bit with
Like, are we really going to call it Super Mega Force an adaptation?
Oh
of
no,
Go-Go?
definitely not. We're definitely
Exactly.
not doing that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
Okay,
like.
well,
That's
not
why
every-
this is why I say it's loose because they just pick
Yeah.
and choose, but they're still
Like,
borrowing some elements from,
Because
from
my
its
thing is,
Japanese counterpart.
because my thing is that like every season of Power Rangers that we have gotten, because they're always trying to keep the traditional sense of how it came to be.
Wait, Dunn, you back on Uno?
But every season that we don't got it has always been done differently.
I'm not
different-
back in the group. I can't read.
No, I'm just saying, are you back on the game?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't leave the game. I just quit the lobby.
Okay, all right. So I'm
Well, like, every-
I'm gonna remake it. Those 7 innings.
Okay.
Yeah, but every season that we have gotten has always been done differently, and has always been done separately, and it always depended on the person who took part in doing this season, especially for the adaptation of the sense that they're going with. Because we have had Ranger series that have not completely tried or completely used the aspects of where the Sensei's came from. Samurai and the Super series, they were lazy as shit. Those I would never defend. I would never defend Samurai.
Even though
Mega Force.
Samurai's story was pretty much Shinkenju's,
Yes, that's the
like
thing.
almost word for word, bar for bar, outside of like small
Exactly.
things, so it's easier for a Western audience to understand. But at the same time, I
Exactly.
don't believe nobody named James Sheba looked like he a 32-year-old getting straight out of Hollywood who failed an acting career coming back home. Like, dang man, I couldn't make it in Hollywood. Nah,
Exactly.
I don't believe
But it's like-
James Sheba.
But like where oh go ahead.
My bad. That was
No,
it.
no. And I was gonna say like where I feel like Power Rangers really got creative and they just had to take a more turn in the adaptations. I would say in more of the Disney era when they start to get a little bit more of a higher budget, because they really did some things that were not real.
I wouldn't necessarily a higher budget. It was just cheaper to film in New Zealand.
Okay. If they're all worth taking place in New Zealand.
Tax breaks are a beautiful thing.
Oh, agreed.
Why do you have all this stuff being filmed in Georgia? Because they have tax breaks, they have incentivizations for doing the filming there.
Mm-hmm.
Why was The Walking Dead, when they were like, hey, look, we're in Washington, D.C. now, and it looked exactly like Atlanta, Georgia? Because it was Atlanta, Georgia.
Yep.
Because they were filming there, because it's cheaper.
Yeah,
now,
but basically,
and there's round robin. Other states have done that throughout, and countries have done that. But
So I
then
sent you an invite.
that changes.
yeah, I'm trying to load back in.
Okay. It's like, no, I not like this is honestly just a fascinating subject for me because I like hearing of these type of opinions. But like, I don't want to bring like the vibe down or anything. I'm just like, I just this is stuff that I like talking about because I like hearing everybody's like thoughts on stuff like this, which is why I love this podcast.
Right,
You know?
same. Like,
And this podcast loves you, Echo.
I believe
Man, love is a
30% of the
strong
time.
word.
I believe 30% of the time you guys are okay with me.
I think it is somewhat higher than that.
Okay,
I-
45%.
I come back to the podcast every week. I like being here.
All right,
That's
40.
because you don't have any friends, Dunn.
What?
Ow!
I'm kidding.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We throwing
I mean, I
punches.
won't refute the accusation, but ow!
No.
It's
Wait a minute.
100% me talking shit. Beat my ass in Uno.
It's like,
I'll kick you into this frozen lake instead.
For
Oh
chat,
no,
for chat.
that's cold.
For chat, we have this type of friendly banter.
I'm from
Okay.
Minnesota. This is nothing. This is nothing.
This is nothing.
I've actually done this. All right,
Wait,
I'm
for
from
real?
Detroit. I can't.
I did
speak.
that
I can't-
once.
for real, 100% for real. I
Dove
did it back
into
when
a
I was
frozen.
That's
Oh,
dope.
nice. Yeah,
That's actually
Yeah.
dope.
I did
I'm
it once. Everybody should do that once in their life, and then probably never again.
I'll agree with that.
It's
that would be our resident KamenRider Jukebox. He is from Minnesota, and he will outsing the best of them.
That's right.
I'm gonna speak with a Minnesota.
What?
Just a thing from back in my days as a singer. Our conductor was like, pronounce it with a Minnesota. You're from Minnesota. It was a thing. I promise. I'm not making it up.
I mean, I'm actually from Minnesota.
What?
I
Don't just speak with a Minnesota.
That's Canada.
You don't.
Yeah, he
you
sounds
don't
like
speak.
Canadian,
Right, because that's how Minnesotans typically sound to everybody else.
I think Dunn could refute that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've been
but
talking
Dunn's-
to you guys for over a year now. So.
Dunn's a special Minnesotan. He's a Dunn Minnesotan.
He's a
I guess that
KamenRider.
means something.
He's a
I
KamenRider
don't
from
know.
Minnesota. Oh, well, look at that. Double Dragon is also from Minnesota.
Oh, hey.
Damn,
I guess I don't want to get too specific, but around where you're from, I'm around the Marshall area. That's where I'm from. If you know where that is, southwest of the state.
Nice.
Man,
Just curious.
Rise to the grid.
If
What's
you're
up?
comfortable sharing, if you're not comfortable sharing, then don't.
Rise to the grid. What city and state y'all repping?
He said Rochester.
Oh,
What am I
Rochester! I've been to Rochester a couple times.
Put 'em out
It's a nice
there.
place.
I've been to Rochester, New York once. That's not the same thing.
It is not the same thing.
It is not at all the same.
This-
I've
Okay, we got a Rochester.
skirted Minnesota.
We even have a Rochester here in Michigan.
These are the moments, man.
I'm
I
sorry,
like-
Dunn. I should not have said the no friends thing. That was very crude and crass, and I regretted it.
all
immediately.
he is just gonna ride a kick you into
No
a pool of water.
hard feelings, Frag. No hard feelings.
I
Yeah.
did not. I
Here,
meant it in jest,
I'll
but
let
it
you
sounded
go again.
awful.
I'll let you
Please don't.
But I
It's not
will.
helping. Okay, that actually helped a little. Not a lot though.
So,
Okay.
so we just gotta see Frag get kicked into a pool of water. That's all.
Yeah, and then I get my
Frozen
power up.
water.
Oh, nice! That's what I like to see.
We're all getting pretty low.
Yay!
Hey, hold on. I don't like this.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I really don't like
Oh, that's unfortunate.
this. Done.
I gave my
What?
teachers out in Georgia.
Take a little bit too long. What the hell do you have? Oh, he's challenging.
Oh shit!
Oh, when your challenge
Wait, why
fails.
didn't it give it to me? I feel like it should have given it to me.
But it set the X.
I feel like it's over. Yeah, it's over.
I know. He had a wild.
Yeah,
I
I
feel like
The
I feel
wild
like
should
it
have
should-
counted. The wild should have counted.
yeah. I feel like the wild should have. I guess it doesn't. I guess the wild just doesn't count. All right, fine.
because it's the same net effect. I could have played the wild instead. I don't know what its logic is.
I think it's because
I
it's
agree
not,
that it's
not
kind
an
of dumb.
exact. Yeah, it's probably because it's not an exact.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
All
Yeah,
right,
even
fine.
then, I agree that it's dumb. That it should have.
Yeah, it
it
should
should
have
have called
It
me
should-
on it.
yeah,
But
should've.
Yeah, but Echo, one thing I will say about like what I like about this episode is that
Oh, we're
I
going
like
back to the episode. Okay.
because I haven't stated
we
We went on a long train there.
Yeah, we got
We got a
our-
long tangent.
it was cross-continental.
and I wanted to tell Echo.
We were on the
John
deadline for
what I liked
like-
about it.
set the stage for this.
We were on the
this-
deadliner for
this
50
discussion.
minutes.
Mhm. But
So,
Echo,
yeah,
you know,
I'm sorry.
And then we
you know,
time
like, just,
traveled back.
You know, just to backtrack it a little bit. I kind of like how they kind of, you know, like other than Morphin Grid wise,
Yeah, the episode itself was fine. It's just
It
that
was-
was
it
a
was a
topic I
solid
wanted to talk
episode.
about.
It was a solid episode, and I really do like how they tried to cover some of the Ranger power existence. You know, in terms of some of I can't even speak for some of the teams in the Ranger franchise, because we have gotten so many Ranger teams, and some of their powers have not been fully explained. You know, other than the man-made created ones.
so sorry.
Yeah, the one made by Ninjor and the ones
You
by,
know,
like, actual
Ninjor,
people.
such as
Silver, you saved my life, bro. Although I'm going to challenge you on Uno.
All it truly did was explaining some of the teams of Super Mega Force.
Yeah, like it explained some of them, you know, but
the mysterious powers.
yeah,
From other planet type bullshit, which is sad. But anyway,
Wait, did it actually touch on that?
no, that's pretty much what we can gather from that. Because
Basically
the
from
Morphin
that-
Masters, if they feel like it, will help people out and be like, here, you're Rangers now. All right.
and not only that, and
But
for some time,
okay, I'm just gonna use.
It's
the
more of an
free-
inference, I should say.
But they didn't directly address like pre Zoo Ranger era Sentai shows.
They didn't specifically address it, but it was inferred.
no.
Okay.
It was just they just get like so far they gave us the cameos of powers that they already created that we already know of, such as Dino Thunder,
Yeah.
Dino Charge, and they also like gave us some things on a few miracles that they kind of touched on a little bit that wasn't fully explained. Like say Beast Morphers, for example, where Steel the robot, or aka Jay from Goldbusters, he was a full-on robot, and then the Beast Morphers, right
They
when he
made
died, and the Morphin Grid absorbed him, and
They
they
made
turned
him
him
a
human. Yeah, they didn't fully cover on how that happened. They just said that the Morphin Grid did it. But then Dino Fury, the Morphin Masters. Apparently, the Morphin Masters is the reason that made.
Yeah, they're
what
just
made
like,
Steel
you're a
human.
good dude. You're a good dude. Here's a reward
Right.
for being a
Like
good
you served your purpose as a being, and so you deserve to be rewarded fairly well. And then boom, made him an artificially human.
Yeah, so they created certain type of certain powers. Not all of them, just certain ones. And
Just
like they
certain.
brought out in the first episode when they helped the Zato and his team,
Yeah.
out and they gave them Ranger powers.
Yeah.
From that
Which,
and this, you can infer that. All right, they do whatever they want and give people powers whenever they feel like. Whether if they deem them good enough, I guess.
so it's kind of like that higher. It's kind of like they created that higher power in the franchise where it's like, well, there's a higher being that can kind of be out there to monitor and give the people what they want. Kind of like in Mystic Force, where they had a higher magic arcs up there. Where you got the Mystic Mother.
Mystic Mother, okay, aka
Yeah,
Rita.
the Mystic Mother and the
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
here's
Oh, that
here's
just
the thing.
reminded me of something.
Here's
I
the-
gotta
Yeah,
mention.
Mystic Mother was
is
originally Rita.
She's Rita.
Apparently,
Wow.
So here's how they did that
Okay.
because here's how they did that. It's basically after the Zordon wave like saves everybody and whatnot, and like Rita and all this good shit. you know.
yo,
Eventually, after all that, it's like nah, dude. Rita, I guess like she got back into magic.
Yellow.
She got back into magic. So there you go. She's the Mystic Mother. Hole.
you know what, Echo? Thank you.
The
Uno
silver
out.
have it. Ah, damn it! Ah, Silver didn't have it. I would have had it. Damn it!
Oh, well,
Ah, so close. Oh,
That was
that was
Yeah, but like
thing.
that's just a minor theory, just the fact that they did that. But it's kind of like that hierarchy of magic in Mystic Force, like how they did that. That's kind of the place where they did with the Morphin Master.
I'm mad Shawty
Echo,
didn't
if
get
you're-
a Ranger form though, even though she transformed into something.
Wait a minute, who?
Well, that blonde girl, I forgot her name.
Oh, Claire.
Yeah, and she was fighting
Well, I mean,
Korag and everything. I was
The
like, damn,
closest
she kind
that
of,
she got
she kind
was
of
the
deserved it.
gatekeeper. That was it.
Yeah,
That's
like
all
she was
got.
fighting Korag though. I'm like, bro, she kind of.
She was. She was throwing hands with that
she
man when she
kinda
was the
deserved a
gatekeeper.
Ranger
I cannot
for-
lie.
She kind of deserved it.
Either a ranger form or
That-
some cool sorceress or mystic form.
I do.
I would have took an ancient mystic mode form for her, like how they did the rest. I would have taken that maybe. Because
Honestly,
ancient
that-
mystic mode wasn't pretty bad.
Sorry, go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
The whole mention of Rita actually did remind me. Did you guys see the Zenkai Red special? Or I suppose the movie would work. But I don't
No,
think
not
it's-
Not yet. I know what
Okay,
happens.
the Zenkai Red special has been subbed, I believe, by TV Nihon. And in it,
Okay.
they fight normal villain world. So apparently in the movie, they fought super villain world. So in the special, they're fighting normal villain world. But the thing is with normal villain world, he actually has the heads of previous Sentai villains sculpted onto his suit.
Oh,
And they do
right, I
like
saw
little
that.
close-ups of a bunch of them in the episode, and one of them is Rita, and I just thought that was really cool.
Oh, what was her
Like-
name in Sentai? Bandora or something like that?
Bandora, yeah.
Okay.
I recognize Bandora. The Emperor is on the very top of his head. The Emperor of Gokaiger. The main.
I can't lie. She kind of had I can't lie.
Does he have green?
She had a little bit of a catchy theme back in Zero Rangers. It was pretty cool.
X-Frag.
Oh,
Echo
no.
has blue.
Damn
nice,
you, Echo!
nice.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah.
I kind of like the fact that they did that. Like they decided to go this route, even though touching them on finger can still create a bigger mess. I still like I will still take what they did with some of the other Ranger series. You know that didn't in terms of how they get their powers. Like I said, Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, and a little bit of
They mainly really touched on the Dino stuff.
yeah.
Outside of Zordon.
A little bit. I feel like Wild Force too, because technically, Wild Force they more for just really popping to their damn hands in the first episode.
The Animarium.
But that didn't do too much of anything. Like, it's still because Wild Force still doesn't show on how the hell they touch to the morphing grid. They still don't touch on that.
So I will say this. Apparently somebody was like, because of what is the the Ninja Nexus Prism, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, because of that, somebody was like, yo, will we get to see Ninja Steel in here, like as a crossover? And Simon Bennett, I think he works on the show. He just straight up shut that down so fast. I was like, no.
He's like, no, you will not throw out that.
Low key, they could have made that work. They could have totally made that
There's
work.
no footage.
I mean, not
There was
every,
no
not
Power
every-
Ranger, Time Ranger footage, and we got
I'ma
that
say-
team up.
We got that. Not every Ranger.
That was a different time, and you know it.
Disney did the same thing with Donald Thunder and SPD. Thank you very much.
They had a bit of footage, but they never used it.
They didn't use it. That's the thing. We had our own crossovers. Damn it.
They could do it. Hasbro
They
not
did
showing
it
out that
once.
money.
They could do it. They could do it again.
Hasbro not gonna
Actually,
show out that money.
Hey,
If we're gonna be, they kind of did it in Beast Morphers already. They kind of did it because there were some footage that wasn't even from the damn film.
True, but majority of that was from the film, though.
Which is true. It was true.
Well, that's
the-
unfortunate.
The episode after, anyway. The episode after.
Okay,
I will
yeah,
say
yeah.
that much.
I
The
needed
episode
more
before-
cards anyway.
The episode beforehand was not
Does he have
footage.
green?
That was actually
Oh,
us.
yeah.
He does. Damn it.
The episode before, no, the actual
We can
Beast
still beat
Morphers and Dino Charge team up beforehand, where they did the actual morphing sequence together. That's all original. That episode was original.
Yes.
Dino War, on the other hand, they had
Yeah.
like outside of a couple things, but that's besides the point. Okay.
It's like point blank. If they could do it before,
Sorry,
they
Frank.
can do it again. They can do it again.
Nah, do it, dude. Do it.
Okay, that's all you have to do. Hasbro, fucking do it. Okay, if Hasbro is really trying, if Hasbro is really trying to take a turn, because they done said that Jonah Fury is going to bend a few rules compared to what the Pirates have been doing traditionally.
Because
If
Hasbro
you're
wants
gonna-
to make it its own at this point.
Exactly. So that's the thing. If you're going to bend them, fucking do it. I don't care. As much as I love Power Rangers, do it. Give us something different. I
Yeah,
would like that too.
make it your own, like how Disney low-key kind of did.
Exactly. And that's what I feel. And that's what I feel like they're going to be touching with this series. You know, because they kind of did it. First episode, they already gave it that little bit of a different tone, a little bit different feel, especially in acting and everything else. And so far in the episodes has been a little bit
that's
different for what I've seen originally in Power Rangers. And I've been keeping up with every fucking series ongoing to this one. So it's like I can sense and tell that little bit of a difference that Hasbro is going with it. So it's like keep that up, keep up that same energy. And I did not want to draw. God damn it.
Well, I'm
Hit the
happy
wrong
you
button.
did, because I got a play card.
God damn you, Dunn.
Also, a little bit of news. I just realized this popped up. So Marvel's doing like a What If series for the comics now.
Mm-hmm.
Not it's not
a new comic.
feel
What
like-
if?
yeah.
I mean,
It's like mini series for like certain certain.
I mean, they've done what ifs before.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
like a whole
but what if-
mini series
what if
now.
that-
Like it's
Yeah.
not like a whole like, oh, this is just like, no, it was like a couple
Like
issues
just a
like
one
back like
comic thing. I see what you mean.
think this one is like for Spider-Man, like what if instead of him like removing the Venom suit, he just like kept it.
Oh.
So that's gonna be like it's a whole what if thing. It's not canon at all. This is like,
But still, it's
what
just-
if? Yeah, it is. So they're gonna
Like
do
a
that.
little
With it.
side
I was like,
story.
oh, that's interesting.
Oh, you know what?
Low key though, these are like Marvel's last two events with the symbiotes, the Carnage coming back and King in Black. Those were good. God damn it. I appreciate them. Wow.
Thanks.
You just saved your
Promise.
life, Frag.
Yeah, I did. Oof.
I thought it was
Big.
going to silver, Loki.
Big yikes.
I thought that was going to silver. But yeah, like
I can try, but I don't think.
we'll see. We'll see.
Are the cards? Nope.
Out of the cards, nope.
No eyes. Thank you. Damn it, I'm still not caught up though.
But
The only
Yeah.
thing I could have done was a green before, and that would have stopped.
But that's all we got for topics this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, that was our main topic? Is
Yeah, that's why I
I
wanted
mean-
Silver to be here, so he like. That's why I wanted Silver to be here.
Alright.
So,
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
that and what's up with the tensioning that we're supposed to be getting into?
Like I said, Dawn Rider Week, the official Rider Week with Team Rider, when they start that up, I'm doing the Shinosuke Henshin, bro. We gotta get the
Yeah,
the
Heisei
spot-
Week 2.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
hey,
doing
hey,
that.
hey,
We're doing it. All right.
So how are we doing this per se exactly? Like,
All right,
it's
so
gonna
you
be-
just start do the normal TikTok joint. I got you.
So you trying to participate in TikTok now?
I got you,
I got
bro.
you.
I got you, bro.
Okay, he
I'm
trying to start
I got the suit and the red tie ready. I'm gonna be like,
My man's trying to help. Okay, he's trying to
Henshin.
start the trend with me this time. My
Yeah.
man's want to collab with me, and my man's Vaughn on the track. Okay.
oh my man, yeah, he cool. Like all Legion of Boom cool as fuck. Did you watch that episode where they like interviewed TJ?
No, I didn't. I
You
didn't
should.
see it. I'll see it. Look, I met Vaughn off of TikTok. He did his
Yo,
little
my boy
Henshin thing, and I-
Vaughn is friends with TJ. All right, he friends with Selby Ward, kinda. Look, listen, alright. Watch that episode. It's a good episode. Legion.
I
dope.
got you. Like
Legion dope.
look, I only met the man on TikTok.
One
we
day-
linked up, did our duet TikTok, and then boom, we just kept the shit going. Now me and him cool.
One day, man.
Sorry,
One day.
Frag.
One
That's
day,
the only
when,
card I could have done.
Y'all good. I see how it be.
one
I'm
day
just
when I
happy.
get everything,
Oh,
like,
that's unfortunate.
when I get everything together, bro, we good.
Glad it's
I'm
not
gonna
heading my
try to.
direction.
I want to get
That is
Kevin
true.
Dehaney on the show. I want to get him on the show. Kevin,
We gotta get you.
Cool
we
as
gotta
fuck.
get the show.
I don't really like red. Let's go to green.
Kevin, you cool, man.
Aw.
We need you here.
I found that.
Oh yeah, I know.
Wait,
Yoshi,
I need to call in now. Fuck.
Yoshi has a channel
Yeah,
and
it's
Brendan
okay.
has a channel.
You can-
I'm aware of
you
their
can go
channels.
again.
Thanks, Frag. I appreciate
I
it.
think it's Brendan. Is it Brendan? Yeah, I think it's Brendan. Brendan be streaming while doing cosplays randomly. And
I
Yoshi, I follow Yoshi. He's cool.
For a moment, I thought he said my name. I ain't gonna lie.
No, not you.
Why? Damn, why I feel like that?
Cause I
like
said
that.
it like that.
Screw you. I was fucking
About to be a writer war up in here.
Look, because
So-
it's bad enough you cheating already. Okay, you're already cheating. Trying to have a right word. You're cheating.
Gio. I can
Exactly.
honestly
Just
just
what
put on
happened
some.
though.
I can honestly just put on some casual clothes because Sogo ain't got no drip, and then it's like, yeah, it is.
I mean, it's true. He's just a high school.
all he got is Tim's, and I love him Tim's.
But you know what? I don't care. I'm still 0-1.
Speaking
I'm
of
still throwing hands
Gio,
with you.
Blaze,
Is Blaze here?
Blaze.
I'm here. I was
Yeah.
just, I don't have much close range.
so shut up, shut up. Gio
shut
versus Decay.
Ah, damn it.
You saw it, right? What'd you
Right.
think?
I'm
Not the
Like
show,
the-
the
Oh,
fan
Frankie
animation, the
Mac-
fan
oh.
animation.
I mean, that guy always make me hype, and I like this as well this time.
Oh, you okay?
I do. No, how about that? the one who make the animation.
Double Dragon. I don't think I'm cool enough to even attempt to stream with Yoshi and Brandon, but but yeah, Blaze.
Yeah.
Those animations are cool as heck, but I think that was a bit of a mismatch in terms of that part of the matchup.
Well, he was using the normal complete, so it always feel like the violent emotion is above the complete form. So you know. That's why they
But
stack
at
it like
the
that.
same time, it's like.
Look, I know what you mean. The whole having face on your armor would have fit between Decade Complete versus Grand Geo, but I think the mismatch also make it a bit fun.
I was sitting here thinking to myself, bro, is he gonna go Oma Geo during the rest of it, or is he gonna do Geo Oma
if he have used violent emotion against freaking like deck Geo 21, it'll be so quick, right? And they would just jump to freaking like Grand Geo, and Decade would have no reason. They would have no reason to switch to Decade Complete. He can. Do you see he basically become giant and ran everything at like freaking like Grand Geo?
Grand Geo was still bodying him though. Like at a certain point,
Summer food.
Sogo's powers like trump Decay's powers, bro. It's like Decay has he has the experience, but like in terms of this fan animation, since they're just going all out trying to kill each other.
Yeah, I still hate the fact that
Geo's gonna beat this man. I do like
which is true. I would never argue with the fact of how true that is, but what sucks about it is that Decade literally had the potential to do so much more, right? And to be just up there, but no, they don't fucking use that. They don't use that.
Yeah, I mean, after all the build-up freaking they make for Decade all the time now, like ever since after Decade,
him and Geo, him and Geo are the only ones whose powers whose powers can like grow as time goes on.
Hey, we all got points.
They're the only ones, but at the same time, bro,
and if it was up to me, I would have at least found a way to put both Anniversary Riders on somewhat of an equal scale in their own ways. You know, in their own ways, you know, because they already got something that makes them different. They already got something that makes them different already. So it's like
21.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't good enough effort. I'm happy that he got the form.
21 got insta-bodied, let's be real here.
Yeah, because Oma's ridiculously broken. He's an inevitability that Sogo's gonna reach. And
this is true.
Which is true, but they still could have at least given him that little bit of like, oh, this form is badass overall. But no, don't just have it flat out get bodied right when he gets into it. He kills a few henchmen. That's cool. But in how most Final Forms appears, we don't get to see that much of what the hell Complete 21 was capable of, other than the fact that it can.
I imagine that was. I think that might have been Inoue, because I think Frag said something about like Inoue doesn't like doing power-up things or.
Yeah, he's apparently on record as saying that he particularly, specifically with Fies, that like power-up forms, he wanted nothing to do with it, and it was entirely a. I'm an idiot and didn't press the button because I didn't realize I only had 2 cards.
I see how we got like.
It was a Bandai thing, and he wasn't happy
Blaze,
about it.
I do kind of like.
Yeah, and it's like.
I'm just saying, if he didn't like power-ups, he probably. Well, if I have to include his power-up, it's gonna get bodied immediately. I don't care.
But it didn't even have to be that way.
I know it didn't. I'm not saying it has to.
I'm not saying like can beat, but I feel like if anything, I'm alright. Decade should be the closest thing to Geo.
Yeah,
exactly.
He did beat Black RX and Dunn. I mean, no, Frag just tell them about Black RX. You know.
So Blaze, like with the fan anime, I low key kind of wish they didn't like go off on their power ups yet. I kind of wish they did more of the like armor versus suit type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What kill me was isn't like they kind of sort of is one of those talking, but Decade could transform to
yo, wait a minute.
That's the thing.
I challenge that.
Challenge again. You're gonna challenge again.
Damn you! I didn't want that.
I don't think any of your challenges have worked out so far, Silver.
Shut up, Dunn. You're my brother, but you shut up.
Progress bros.
The program is going to get broken up in a minute.
I have to draw anyways.
But yeah, like the animation was cool. Seeing violent emotion decay.
Yeah.
I still don't.
It was a wild anyway.
I should have done something very different. I should have thought of that.
You know what? Silver got a silver. I'll
greedy.
take it. I will take that. Silver got a silver. Second place.
Well, no, he would have challenged you, but you could still change the color off of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
Actually,
like,
no. If he had challenged you,
If he had challenged, I would have. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like,
I guess ultimately it would not have been any different. That's fine.
Did you guys watch what's that dude's name, Blaze, on YouTube? He does these animations. They're pretty cool.
No, I watched it.
I tried to put in my card, but it didn't do anything. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna make this my last game.
That's fair.
Yeah, I've gotta do things in the morning.
I just found it weird, bro. Like violent emotion.
It's fun, like,
and
it
Gran was
more
like
equal
bodying
out.
him anyway.
I mean, it's not fun if it may equal out, you know, when like if Geo is time, they get space, that thing, but
He's
I
time
don't know
and
this. This
space,
this kill me how freaking Swords use Decade like ability more useful than Suicide did, which I'm like,
It's like, dude.
Here's
what-
what, like,
he
bro,
uses Portal much more than Decade did.
Bro,
Which
that's-
thank you, the
like-
animation for update on that. Because
bro,
Right.
I just like, I'd rather like
Toss
they
it to
did an
freaking
armor
Final Fantasy
fight.
VII.
I'd rather they've done an armor fight, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna use your powers to beat you type thing, and then it's like, no, fuck it.
Hey, who
Alright,
knows?
power
Maybe
up
the
time.
animation. He actually would. They both gonna become Goma Geo.
No, it's gonna be Decade 21 versus Geo Oma form, and I'm just like, okay, like the way I see Geo Oma form is just Geo borrowing Oma's powers. He's not fully Oma yet, and I'm like, oh,
You know, that's actually not a full-on bad way to see it, but because I thought it was like where he just fully changed his old destiny. He's like, boom, I'm Oma, but
nah, that's what Grand is
not
for.
Demon. Well, Grand wasn't fully complete yet. Because remember, they even said in the series like, yeah, you have the right, like you have the powers of almost every rider, but not entirely. Not like how Oma does.
Well, yeah, but like Sogo changed his destinies. He has all the main Heisei powers for his
Exactly,
final form,
and
which
they
I'm
fully
okay
just-
with that. I feel
Right,
like that
but-
was the moment his destiny shifted.
Which
Right,
is true, but I feel like where his powers really took a change was when Geo Oma showed up. I think that's how I feel like where it's taken, because when he first used those powers, it was completely different, and it was about as OP as how Oma was like as how Oma showed up. Maybe Shogo did need some time to learn how to fully use it, but I still think it might have counted. I still think that might have counted.
I just see that as like I just see it as he's borrowing Oma's powers because he's not there yet.
I was gonna say, in terms of borrowing Oma's powers, I'll say was when literally where Oma just sent him the driver.
He's
That's
like
the only
Oma
case
Light.
where I can give him that.
He like Oma Light, light Oma.
Oh, man.
Get your bargain bin Oma
no,
Geo
I
here,
can't.
Geo Oma form.
Because the thing, if you say I get, I mean, okay, they pretty much make Geo is the most powerful because have all their rider power.
He has every rider power. That's
Right,
what
but
makes
would they
Oma so
have the
powerful.
same damn thing as well?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Decade
I'm
is-
not saying.
Decade is obnoxiously broken by design. He's like Mary Sue Turbo bad fanfic tier. And Zio is not any better in that regard. It's
Yeah.
just it's like embarrassing
but
how it's like, oh yeah,
How
no,
broken it-
he can just be anything.
Oh
this is
shit!
but low key.
So
That's,
like
hold up,
a
bro.
fight between Decade and Zio is like Decade can be Oma Zio. He can
Right.
he can summon Oma Zio. That's not an
Right.
issue for him. He can do that apparently.
But-
That's how dumb that is.
but since Oma Geo
Right,
is technically
so
more
it should be
powerful,
more equal.
I feel like because Oma Geo is more powerful, he's like, oh, Decade wants to summon me. Nah, I'ma just still here. I'ma
Hey,
chill
oh, come
here.
on now.
And Decade's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Just let that kid summon Black Death.
And then he pops his head through the portal like, hey, you not coming to help
Why
me out?
does
He's
everyone
like,
have
nah.
Uno but me?
Just let that kid summon. If he cannot summon on what you, just summon the next best thing. Just summon Black. That's right.
Bro,
Just summon Black or Black or X.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like Alma's just chilling on his throne, drinking tea. And he pokes his head through the portal.
Decade opens a portal, grabs him by the collar.
He's like, you gonna help me, bro? He's like, nah, you good.
Done.
He like, nah, you good. And then
I
he
forgot
just
to
like
call
kicks him
Uno.
out the
I'm
portal.
so smart. Huge brain.
Well, now it's yellow.
Not today.
Okay, I challenge that.
I challenge that too.
Why would you do this, Dunn?
Oh my god.
Because you have like 5 cards.
At the end of the day, he's my bro, and I will stand by him.
And I still challenged it. And I challenged it regardless. I was going to.
But go ahead, Frank. Take
You
your
don't
turn.
you do not disrespect the X-Shade-01 combo. That you will not do. Don't fuck with us.
Nah, take your turn, Frank.
We have the power of God and Rider on our side.
But Oma doesn't. Oma
I'll take it.
Oh no.
Oh,
God damn you!
well, I still can't win, so
Yeah.
I'm still struggling.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I hate you so damn.
Oh, we were so close.
Echo won't let it. He won't let it go.
Someone will win this eventually.
He's like Kratos after what Zeus did to him. He won't let it go.
But yeah, man.
Well, we're going green.
Oh no.
All right. So this needs to be settled once and for all.
What?
Actually, going and even staying red would help me. What?
What needs to be settled once and for all?
In episode 25, was there a flashback to the Reiwa First Generations movie?
In episode of Shio?
Of Zero One.
Of 01.
Yes.
25? Not that I can recall of. I will have to relook at.
Because people are saying that Naruto won because there was a flashback to
Okay, so I literally have all of the episodes on my computer, so I can check this in a couple minutes.
It's in one of the episodes they say Naruto has a flashback to Reiwa the First Generation.
Yeah. What episode are you saying?
Plot twist. It's a flashback to Reiwa the First Generation, but it's a part of Reiwa the First Generation that's a flashback to Zio.
What the fuck?
Someone
I don't know. I am
said,
talking out my ass, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, someone said Naruto won that fight because of that.
Hold on.
And I'm sitting here thinking, no.
But he didn't.
Okay, what episode are you saying?
Like, I'd love for that to happen,
Yeah,
but
some people say 25, and I'm just like, I don't think so. Because I remember watching that episode. I don't remember seeing that there. Apparently there's a flashback.
25.
Yeah. It's one of the episodes, apparently. I don't know the exact number, but I heard 25. That Naruto,
okay, so it's the one where the human gear robot doctor shows up. The crazy scientist dude. Yeah. And he goes into like the backstory and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That is okay, I'm only mildly paying attention to what's happening. Let's just drew on my cards.
Is there a flashback to...
Well, I'm trying to see if Naruto is here.
Yeah, from Naruto.
No!
Izu is a completely different story. She wasn't in that fight. She was nowhere near that.
Oh, it's a 9. Okay.
So her remembering still because she was. Oh. So her remembering because she was connected to the arc.
Okay, that was my last game.
To Satellite Zaya makes complete sense. Okay.
That was my last game. I am out.
All right.
But yeah, I was gonna say like I don't remember a flashback to that. As long as I've seen 01, and but I will say this much. Speaking of it, after this shit, I'm watching the Messable Jinrai movie. I have to watch it now.
Dope.
This is out.
I still believe Gio won that fight, and then he put
I
everything back to normal.
that I have no doubt. Gio won that fight.
Unless Gio literally is like, you know what, I like this guy.
Throw that fight.
Like, yeah, unless he threw the fight, there's no way Naruto beats this man.
There wasn't. Even on base form, I was.
Okay, so I think I found the scene we're talking about.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm trying to figure out who's talking right now. Hold on. Okay, so the doctor is saying the 4 strongest units will go on the formats with Jinrai. It's my turn. Humanity, okay.
The snowman was like Carl.
hate that.
Satellite Arc was intended to wipe out. Try to launch yourself
Yeah,
into space.
we're about to end soon.
Okay, so from the sound of it, the doctor is explaining what the doctor explained that Dad was the first.
That's it.
That was just it.
Okay,
No.
okay. So here's what the doctor said. The doctor says that Soryo Aruto's dad was the first rider, but then Aruto agrees as if he knows that was a thing. That doesn't necessarily mean that he won the fight. He could have just looked that up after the fact. It doesn't direct because the whole him being Kamen Rider that wouldn't have changed whether or not he won that fight. Or even the fact that he remembered, but he doesn't say like Gio. He doesn't say like I went back in time and met my dad, or
Yeah, because only him and Izu would have remembered those events happening because of the satellite Zaya, something like that. And
the fact that Soryo Hiden was Kamen Rider that wouldn't have changed. So anyone would have known that, and that would have been recorded somewhere.
You know what?
It's just maybe we'll continue this discussion next week. But like, there's no fucking way. I need this. We're gonna settle this because people are stupid.
I'm gonna go on a fact real quick before I leave. Dunn, because I never did ask you this. Did you see the Gem versus Styles episode?
I did.
Thoughts? Because I never got your thoughts on that.
I thought it was pretty good for what it is. They're definitely trying to make Bowser the good guy, and so like he's redeemed and all that. As for
make him not as good as a Kuzzong.
As for the glorious return of Dan Kuroto, I couldn't be happier because our Lord and Savior has returned in all his glory, and so has Kronos. And Dara is fun to see as ever. So.
Like, it almost feels like they forgot, like, thousands in this movie.
I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna just say this right now, because, like, for one, I don't really feel like they're trying to make Bowser look like the good guy completely in this episode. You know, because, like, I know Bowser is still on his little road to redemption, like, because in my mind, Bowser has not fully redeemed himself, but he's still trying to work on finding ways to do so. Because even in the episodes, just because he fought with 01, that does not mean that he was fully redeemed. Even 01, Aruto was like, you still have a lot to make up for what you have done.
It's nonsense. You could have played a Wild 4 card. Trying to act like playing a Wild 4 card. Right, but you could have played one though.
I could have played the other one.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we're getting ready to end this off now. I am so sorry, guys. We'll continue this next.
No, it's good. I desperately.
But first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna raid the homie because it's been like 700 years since I've seen him stream. I'm just gonna leave this match. Thank you all for joining on this episode. Next week we're gonna freaking settle this. So you know, goddamn way. No way. People still think that. No way. There's gonna be a lot of things we're gonna settle next week, and I don't care. Anyway, thanks for joining us on this episode of Riders for the Grid.
Of course.
Yeah.
We'll see you all next week. And
see ya.
Arigato.
Say hi to the homie Astro for me.
Arigato, sayonara.
Goodbye.
Well, I mean, we can probably just leave the other two already left. So
yeah, we can.
Yeah, but I mean, just me and Frag are the only two guys left in the game.
I will see this match done
To the end.